All right, welcome, welcome. I'm going to be going ahead and recording this. So this is, my name's Marnie Hernandez. I've been with the company for 5 years now, and I joined just for the perks, okay? The company, go ahead and put Archer Travel. The IATN number is 058-24840. And then when it says agent information, that will be yours. Full-time caregiver, but I'm working hard. All right, Courtney, welcome. And that's the first step, guys. Just stay plugged in, guys. Again, there is no quotas. There is no requirements. We just try to help you. Just stay plugged in. We do these. I have a YouTube channel, so when we get done recording them, I will put them on there. You can catch all the trainings we did, and I'll go ahead and show you that in just a moment. We just want to make sure we get everybody signed up and everything okay. So again, we're going into the Travel Agent Academy, okay? And what that is I usually do these every Wednesday, okay? These are more of a one-time shot, okay? Very easy. Lots of variety, okay? So you go ahead, you log in or sign up. Again, very easy. You sign up, go ahead and put your information in. The IATA number is 058-24840. Only fill out information that is required, and then you can go down here, and as you can see, and again, everybody see my screen okay? Want to make sure, yes. So as you see here, lots of variety of different vendors, different resorts, different places. We've done Los Cabos, Florida Keys. We're going to be doing Korea, Puerto Vallarta. We did Puerto Rico. I don't know, did we do Panama? I don't think we did Panama. Let me see my sheet. I haven't even updated my calendar yet. So hold on one moment. Again, guys, congratulations and welcome. If you're just joining me, and if you're just joining the company, again, congratulations. We have a lot of fun here. Like next week, we're doing Japan. Next, my pen doesn't work. Next Wednesday, we're doing Japan. The next Wednesday, we're doing St. Martin. Okay. And then Korea on the 26th. Okay, on Fridays we usually do a more advanced one where it's a few different weeks. Okay, so Palladium is one. It looks like that should only take us about 2 weeks. So Friday we're doing Palladium, and they were giving like $100 cash. Now I think they're giving like $50 towards the resort. The 21st, we're doing Norwegian Cruise Line. So if you have not registered with them, make sure you do. That is where you have to do the vendor request or supplier request form. Takes 4 days to get approved. So you want to make sure you get that done by the 20th or by the 17th, because it takes 4 to 5 days to get access. And then on the 28th, Ireland, definitely a place that I want to go. All right, so everybody signed up, everybody ready to go. What we tell people, go ahead and follow through on the, follow us on the Zoom on your phone, and then do the test and everything online, because you want to get certified together, okay? Yeah, beautiful. Did you ever see P.S. I Love You? Yes. I'm the grandma. No. Definitely a great movie. All right, so yes, I definitely want to go there. Tammy, did you get the link? Everybody signed up okay? Again, very easy to get registered, guys. If you have not registered yet, here is the link again. Just go ahead and register. Once you get registered, you're going to go ahead and log in, okay? Just so you can see previous ones that we've done. And again, I didn't get an email. You're not going to get an email, I don't think. I think you just go in and register. So click here, Robin, register real quick, and then we can start training. Okay. So you should be okay. So look at these certifications. And if you've done some of the trainings, you know, how do I get my certificate? Right here, you go here to your dashboard and you could go to certifications. And I always suggest that you print these out, guys. I also suggest when you're doing these trainings and stuff, print the certificates, post them on social media. Hey guys, I'm a Royal Caribbean specialist. I'm an Atlantis specialist. Also, when you go into the trainings, which I'll show you on some of these trainings, that you know, you can print out the details and stuff. So you get a binder, you know, you have a binder for cruises, for all inclusive and stuff. That way you can just thumb through if somebody calls you. Oh yes, looks like Sandals has an amazing resort here that has all this stuff, weddings, etc. Okay, so just wanted to share that with you, because when we're going through these trainings and stuff, there's, you know, tabs to go in where it gives further details. We don't go through all that, but that's documents that you can then go and print. How do you print? I'll show you now when we're doing Hawaii, so you can see. You know, I haven't printed them, but I know I will. Okay. So hold on one second. My phone's ringing off the hook. Okay. But that's a great thing, because again, now you're going to, you know, being new guys, you're going to get all kinds of promotional material. Hold on, I got to show you something real quick. Sorry, hold on. Right here. All right, I'm back. I wanted to show you, we just finished the Florida Keys, guys, and look what I got in the mail today. All different things. Okay, this is a magnet that you could put a picture in. Again, like a business card thing. A thank you letter. You know, please, you know, book your clients with us. A brochure. But again, some of them send, you know, cool material and, you know, cups and everything else. So, you know, watch for that when you do these trainings. You got yours too? Okay, congratulations. 0582484. Yes, okay, perfect. You put that under where it says IATAN or IATA, okay? All right, you got it? Okay, perfect. All right, so yes, and again, guys, this is for you, okay? So the chat box is open. You can unmic yourself. If we're going too fast, too slow, then let me know. You know, again, this is for you guys. So my story, again, I work full-time, single mom with 4 kids, but I love to travel. So I signed up, we're doing the training on Hawaii, okay? So I wanted just the perks. Okay. I love to travel. But then my corporate job laid me off after 16 years. Okay. And then that's when I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this as a business. I need to get out of this corporate world, stop making them rich, you know? And that's what I did. I did it part-time while delivering pizzas, working in the insurance industry, etc. I lost my home. I lost my job. Okay. I'm the average person. All right. So, but I decided what I wanted. What was my why. Okay. My why is to live a life that I want to live, to be able to raise my kids, see the world and have fun. Okay. And that's what I did. And now I'm, you know, making amazing money. I'm helping others to do the same. And I'm telling you, all you need to do is stay plugged in, guys. No, it's not a get rich quick, but if I can do it, you guys can do it. Okay. I'm currently, you know, making, great money, okay? But that's why I do this. That's why I volunteer to share this with you guys, because I want you to get to that same place, okay? And you can, okay? But it does take work, okay? It does take dedication. So again, I didn't learn the travel side of it, okay? Because I was just taking advantage of all the trips, okay? I was also sharing and getting the residuals. But now I thought, you know, I kept telling Nicole, oh, I'll do the training. And I never would. I'd be out in the pool or I'd be shopping or whatever. And then I decided, you know what, I need to learn the booking side of it. So I started doing these certificate trainings. Okay. And I said, you know what, to keep me accountable, I'm going to go ahead and share. I'm going to invite people to do it with me. So now you get to learn too. We get to take the test together, and now you get certified. So I know every Wednesday and Friday, I'm going to get a certification, and so are you. So it's kind of fun because we just do it together. It's not like a class or anything. And it's a lot of fun. And then again, I record it. So it's something that, you know, we did the Disney cruise ship. Okay. The Disney's a 6 to 8 hour training. And I mean, there was 45 people on, and we still missed 2 questions. So what I'm saying is it's great when we do it together. Okay. So I just want to share with you real quick. This is my YouTube channel too, guys. So I wanted to share, and I'll put it in here for you, because if you missed any of my trainings or anything and you want to get caught up, like here, I have a presentation, I have New Agent Orientation, I have our Princess training, Belize, Florida Keys, Puerto Rico. If you want to get into team building, it's a training here. Let me see, new share. Do you see this? Can you see this? Okay, perfect. So this is my YouTube channel. And again, I'll share this with you. So if you ever need to, you want to get in and do some of the other trainings, you'll see the answers. Because again, these are ones that we've done, and I've recorded them. Disney, Travel Impressions, Escaret, you earn free tickets to Escaret. Okay, so definitely, guys, make sure you sign up. Universal, you get your Universal Studio tickets for free. Okay. I have them here somewhere. So I just wanted to share that with you. So everybody ready to get started? Okay. So again, Travel Agent Academy is where you should be. Let me make sure I'm there with you guys. Okay, here we are. If you have not registered, just go ahead. I'll log out. You just go here, you sign up, you put your information in. The IATA number is 058-24840. And you just register. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go down to Hawaii. Okay. So if you want to go ahead and click on destination, and if you're just following, again, you could follow through with your phone and then do the testing on the computer. That way you're going to get your certification. So right here is Hawaii. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to click get started. Okay. All right. And as you see here, our islands, resources, education, interactive map, and contact us. And then you'll see here, education, resources, our island, special COVID information, full details. So again, make sure everybody can see me, hear me okay. Everybody's on the screen, let me know, and then we'll go ahead and get started, okay?
I'm not on the screen. Did you say you go to the destination or the course catalog?
Destinations, correct. And then you'll find Hawaiian Islands. And again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, put in the chat box. We have people watching the chat box. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. So our islands. Now, again, each of these vendor things are different. So we're gonna go ahead and click on, hey baby, we'll go ahead and start on education, get started, okay? So let me know everybody here. So you go ahead and click get started. Okay, so download the Go Hawaii app, newly launched Go app, download here, okay? The page you're trying to requires a login if you previously registered, okay? So let's go ahead and get in here. Stay signed on. Okay.
I have a question. Do we have to create a new login? Sorry.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
So how do you sign up?
So you just click, okay, are you signing into
Hawaii, the Hawaiian
Hawaii.
Islands.
So you go ahead and go to our islands or whatever, or where were we at? Right here. Oops.
So I should create a new account right
Create
here?
a new account. Yes, if you haven't registered yet. So then you put your login here, your password.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Job title, travel agent.
I'm sorry, Marty. How did you get to that login screen? Is it the,
We went to register. Hold on, let me get back here. We went to education right down here and get started. And then you go to create new account.
Marnie, I did that, but when I went through all of it,
Right.
it told me I was already registered with my email, so all I had to do was log in. So I don't know when I registered because I didn't do this.
Okay.
So if it does it to you,
Well,
but I sent you a side message too.
okay.
I don't know who it is to reach out to because I can't find it because I have 10,000 there.
Okay. First pet.
Do you remember who it was?
For this? What do you mean?
No, for vets. They couldn't remember the ID. What
Okay, did you
their
send me someone
username
who
and
needed
ID
help?
is, and it's their agent ID, but I can't remember who it was, and you must have sent it a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't know who it was, but I just responded, it's your agent ID is your username for Vax. It's the.
Yeah, but a lot of
Diana,
them
your-
don't sign up for they don't fill out the form. So
All right, sorry.
yeah, so that's why it's like,
I'm watching the chats and
yeah, childhood friend. Okay.
you can put me. Yeah, I knew you would.
All right, first name, Mani Hernandez. Spell my name right. Oh, and happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Register. Oh my gosh.
I can't find the Hawaii thing.
Go to all destinations,
Okay.
and I think it's on the second page.
Uh,
Don't worry. You're in no
Marnie,
hurry.
my page doesn't look like yours. Let's see.
Marnie, I'm on the part where it says company information. It says agency name, consortia affiliation. What does that mean?
Travel leaders. But travel leaders, and then agency name, Archer Travel. And again, don't worry, guys. And again, sometimes these are real easy to register for. Other times they ask a lot of information. So, but again, we're in no rush, guys. We're recording it also. If you guys have to make dinner or whatever, you can, catch us later. But my birthday, happy birthday, Marie. So is today your birthday, Cinco de Mayo, and you're spending it training with us. Plus she's brand new. So welcome, Marie. Congratulations for sharing your birthday with us. I'll have a margarita for you later. No. I actually just ordered a margarita machine. I went to Omaha for my birthday. My birthday was last Monday. And my friend had a nice margarita machine, so I came home and ordered it. Okay, John, what are you having trouble with? Let us know. Again, we're here to help you. If you're having trouble with the travel leaders or travel academy, or if you're having trouble with the Hawaiian Islands, where are you having trouble? Unmic yourself, and we can walk you through it. Again, we're all here to help. So we're just on getting started under education, guys.
Okay, hi guys.
Hi. Welcome.
Hi. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, so I was trying to put in the password.
Okay.
And I put in my mailing address,
Okay.
but it keeps asking for I guess a recognizable address. I mean, I'm an international agent from Barbados, but if it doesn't seem to be recognizing that address.
Marcia, use your telephone number. If it says agent telephone number, use yours. If it says agency, I think it says agent. It shouldn't stop you from registering. Where are you at on it? Are you on Hawaiian Islands?
I haven't reached that far.
Okay, so you're on just travel leaders. Is that correct? Travel Agent Academy. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm in the
That's where I am.
Okay, so Travel Agent Academy, here's my profile. So you're gonna go down, you're gonna put company, Archer Travel, mailing address, website. I just put my Archer Travel website.
Oh, okay, because I think I see what the problem is.
Okay.
I was putting my address here in Barbados instead of where Archer's address should be.
Well, this is my address.
That's yours, right?
Yeah.
But should I put mine?
Yeah, put yours. It should take it.
Right.
And then put the website. You don't have to. Now, some of these, unless they have an asterisk, you don't have to fill it out, okay?
Right. It's not, it's not, all of it is not mandatory. Okay.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And then Travel Leaders Network. And then like these, I just left blank and then said yes, yes, and submitted.
All right, I'll have another go at it.
Okay, Robin, you want to put your address because you are the agent, okay? You want anything you get, certificates, etc., to come to you, okay? So they're going to recognize you by this, that you're with Archer Travel. But you want to put your information, just like I got this stuff sent to me because I am the agent. Okay, just go right up here to profile and you can update it. So you can just go in here and change it as needed. And then once you guys finish this, like I said, just click, you could click clear or IATN. It's the same number right here. And then the Travel Leaders Network. And then you submit it. Yes, I'm registering. And then you are registered. And then now you go into the course catalog. Go to all. And then I think it's a second page, maybe the third page, maybe the fourth page. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here it is, second page, Hawaii.
I was just gonna unmute myself and tell you, no, you was right. It was the second page.
I remember earlier it was up here. So they trick you.
Okay, yay, I'm there.
All right, so everybody here now? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to education and you're going to register. And again, very easy. You just put your information and then the company information is Archer Travel, Travel Leaders, and you're a travel agent. And then you submit. And then we can start company name, Archer Travel, right here.
So
Archer
we're creating a new account. You went
yes.
so fast.
Yes, because
okay.
you're in Hawaii Islands, which is a totally separate entity within Travel Agent Network.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome. And again, you know, these are kind of fun. So, you know, if you want to try to get registered ahead of time for the different ones, like Norwegian is one you're going to have to fill out the form for. So that one is on the 21st. So what I'll do is like Palladium that we're going to do Friday. Tomorrow I'll send out the registration so you guys can all get registered in time and stuff. Okay. All right, so while you guys are doing that, again, watch the chat box, guys. I'm gonna just start reading this real quick and then we're gonna go ahead and start the courses, okay? So again, you can follow along. So introducing the official Destination Specialist Training. The Hawaii Destination Specialist Program is simple, informative, and fun. The improved curriculum provides a richer and more extensive understanding of the destination as a whole and the 6 individual islands that make Hawaii the most diverse and exciting place on the globe. You'll also learn how to promote Hawaiian Island vacations to different traveler profiles to ensure your success. The program content is delivered in a more user-friendly, mobile-optimized platform, and most importantly, has been segmented into easily manageable modules to save you valuable time. So getting started, you'll begin with your Hawaii specialist training. First, you'll work to certify in an introduction to Hawaii, and then you'll move on to selling the Hawaiian Islands. Once you've successfully completed those certifications, you'll become a Hawaii destination specialist, which unlocks some great benefits and will allow you to move on to the more in-depth island training. Again, guys, once you do these certifications, you can book Hawaii anywhere, but once you do the certifications, now you get extra added perks, etc. Okay, so you'll be able to navigate through however you would like by taking the island-specific certifications in any order you please. Just remember, once you are successfully certified in all the courses, you will become a Hawaii destination expert. You can view the courses at your leisure, pausing and restarting when needed. Remember, you can always come back. Each presentation is followed by a chapter quiz that you must pass in order to move on to the next chapter and certification. Click on courses to begin your training. Good luck. Okay, guys, so we've got some benefits here, though, because we've got Bernadette here. She lives in Hawaii. So we're going to get 100% on everything, okay, right? But also because we're going to follow along and we know we're one of the top, okay? Oops, it looks like Bernadette's not here. She was here earlier. Oh, no. Okay, but we got this, okay, guys? So as you see here, COVID-19 updates. So it has the updates on COVID, okay? And as you know, things are changing daily on this. So just keep up to date. If you ever hear again, please click here to stay up to date on the situation in Hawaii. Again, Archer Travel gets on and tells us updates on COVID and everything else. Did you attend a live workshop? If so, click here to enter your code so you can complete your certification exam. If you misplaced your access code, check your email as a live seminar attendee. You should have received a confirmation email. So again, guys, once you get registered and stuff, they'll send you all kinds of promotional material and everything else, trainings, everything. So that's why I always recommend people to have a separate email for their business, because you're going to get a lot of promotional material. Okay. All right, Tara. So she lived there for 6 years. So we got you. Okay, perfect. She's going to help us. Can you post a schedule of what courses you guys will be doing? Yes, Robin, it's actually in Rising Tide 3. It's actually in the chat groups also. And then I'll show you where else. Okay. All right. So everybody ready? Again, guys, if I'm going too fast, too slow, but remember, you just need to follow along. We will wait for you on the exams, okay? So certification courses. To view your progress or download your certificates at any time, go to your student handbook or dashboard. So that's right here. The Journey to Endless Opportunity. The Hawaii Destination Specialist Program is a tiered, self-guided educational program that delivers in-depth knowledge and insights into the Hawaiian Islands, as well as effective sale tips to transform you into a booking pro. Best of all, the program is free and online, so you can take it at any time at your pace. Program benefits. In addition to an unparalleled education, the official Hawaii Destination Specialist Program delivers valuable benefits that make your job easier and more profitable. Exclusive for you, you get valuable consumer referrals, access to specialist-only webinars. As I was saying, guys, that's why watch your email, because you can get special, training on this, certificates, etc., free trips and everything. Okay, so make sure to follow through and watch that. Okay. use of Hawaii Destination Specialist Badge, continuing education credits from the Travel Institute, 1-year subscription to the Hawaii Magazine, okay? And new, you get access to Loa, a self-guided FAM organizer. You guys know what FAM trips are? They're familiarization trips, meaning they will invite you out to these amazing resorts for free or highly discounted trips for you to learn what they have to offer your clients. So offering travel agent discounts on accommodations, transportation, and activities available to agents that have completed all 6 online courses, okay? So again, once you finish this, we'll probably get notification of FAM trips. That's what I did with Sandals. I was able to go to Jamaica for free for 3 nights. I just had to pay my airfare. So definitely, guys, if you love to travel, make sure you follow through. All right, so to begin, hold on, take your training a step further and complete all 4 in-depth Highland certifications and become a Hawaii destination expert. To begin, start the learning path for Hawaii destination expert training below. All right, so we're going to go down here. Live workshop entertainment. Did you attend a live workshop? Enter the code. Once you've completed the exam, go to the dashboard. Okay, so we're going to go here. Hawaii destination expert training learning path. Complete level 1 to become a Hawaii destination specialist. Okay, do you know if we can stay in the house that the last princess lives in? Possibly, Robin. You never know. We have a lot of access, guys. Again, Archer Travel's been in business 68 years, guys. So we have a lot of contacts. All right, so start the learning path. What's going to be included? We're going to have access your courses anytime, anywhere with a computer, videos and quizzes, and unlimited access. So complete level 1 to become a Hawaii destination specialist and receive exclusive benefits. Complete all 4 additional island certifications and become a Hawaii destination expert. What can I learn? In level 1, you'll complete the easy to follow online certification. Certification 1 provides an in-depth introduction to the Hawaiian Islands. Certification 2 is a roadmap to expertly selling vacations to Hawaii. Upon completion of level 1, you'll receive a Hawaii destination specialist. Can somebody help Marie find where we're at? Agents who wish to expand their education have the option of becoming a specialist for each individual island as well. Again, guys, just follow along and then we'll wait for you on the test, okay? All right. Individual island programs include detailed courses on Kauai, right? Oahu, Maui Nui, encompassing Maui, Molokai, and Lanai, and island of Hawaii. Upon completion of each, you are awarded an island specialist certification. After completing all certifications, you will carry the title of Hawaii destination expert, an honor that is certain to impress your current clients and attract new ones. Okay, real quick, sorry guys. Okay, so we were right here, guys, under certification courses. You go all the way down where it says Hawaii Destination Expert Training Learning Path, view details. Okay, everybody there? And then you go here. So now we're going to do the Hawaii Destination Specialist. Certification 1, as you see, Certification 1 and a test. Certification 2 test, okay? And then we're going to go down the line. Okay, everybody good? Okay. So certification 1, let's see. So to apply for the program, let's just see what this does. Again, this is usually takes you out, is only available to qual who have completed the destination training. Okay, so we can't get there yet. All right. So we're going to go here and do certification 1 and election. Okay. Welcome to the Hawaii Destination Program, an introduction to the Hawaii Islands. This course consists of 6 chapters: geography, weather, activities, attractions, events, and festivals, the Hawaii's unique history and culture, in addition to an overview of the distinct 6 Hawaiian islands. We will also gain valuable sail tips, resulting in increased bookings for one of the most desirable destinations in the world. All right, so we click more details and let's see where it takes us. This should take us into the course. All right, did you guys find it? Marie, did you find it? Diane, did you find it? Are you guys all here? And you're taking as long as mine. Come on, come on.
Mine's taking as long.
Okay. Okay, you go under course catalog. You go under the second page, find Hawaiian Islands. And I don't know why it's taking forever. Oh my gosh, come on.
I don't know either. I need this course really bad, but my first clients are going to Hawaii. Got the call yesterday.
All right.
It's taking a long time because I'm still on the same page and it's still loading.
Okay.
It does mine
I just clicked out. Let me try a different one just to see.
as well.
Probably say, wait, I haven't had this many people on at one time. What do I do? What do I do?
Maybe I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Princess caught on to us. So they gave us 5 different tests. So all
Oh my
of us had
gosh, with all different answers, different questions.
different tests, different questions, different areas. We were just like all in it. That's why we ended up stopping. So I'm gonna record the rest of it. But yeah, we were all over the place. So
But we had fun.
yeah, it was fun. I just don't know what's going on here.
Well, let me see something here. Okay. If you go back up to the very top of the page, if you go back one to where it said Hawaii, the Hawaiian Islands
Uh-huh.
with the big flower on it,
Okay.
it says start the learning path to the right at the top of that page. Maybe that's what we're supposed to click.
Okay. Let's try it.
I'm clicking it. Oh, it's doing it again. Only this time it says Hawaii on the front page.
I went to the learning path and I was able to get in.
You got it under the learning path?
The learning path.
Let's try.
Oh yeah, start learning path. Got it. There it is. Hawaiian destination expert training.
Okay, so where is it at on here?
Go up to the top of the very top of the page next to the flower on the right.
There. Okay, perfect. Okay, you guys ready? All right, thank you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue. Wonderful. All right. So introduction, welcome to this certification 1 of Hawaiian Destination Specialist.
Hold on, please. I'm trying to find out where you are.
Okay,
I had to navigate out of everything, so I was following it on my phone, so I had to restart the whole thing all over again.
all right, so just go into the Hawaii destinations under education. Have you registered already?
Yes, I'm all through that. I'm on, okay, so I push courses, right?
Just, yeah, go to education and then right up here, start learning path.
I know I'm about to go outside. Hold on. Sorry.
Mine just says Hawaii Destination Expert Training Learning Path. View details.
I can't find that page with the flowers.
All right, do you see this page?
Okay, I see. Start learning path. All right.
Yes.
Okay. And then it says elective certification 1 in introduction to Hawaii. Course, welcome to the Hawaii Destination Specialist Program, certification number 1. Is that where you guys were?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play the audio.
Welcome to the Hawaii Destination Specialist Program, certification number 1, an introduction to the Hawaiian Islands. This certification consists of 6 chapters, each designed to help you, our travel professional partners, seize the opportunity to share our islands with your customers. The people of Hawaii.
Fell from the second step.
He did.
Yeah, I went to go try and pick him up.
We'll cover everything from asking the question, why
Marnie, can you turn up your volume? Please.
Oops, I can't. That's the loudest. Can you hear it now?
All you need to know about getting here and getting around.
Can you hear it better
We'll
now?
also provide you with
Barely.
Yes,
It's
yes.
better though.
accommodations, activities, events, food, and more. Steeped in history and culture, our islands are also evolving all the time in their wealth of options and experiences for your customers. Join us for this complete Hawaii Destination Specialist program to be sure you are maximizing your sales opportunities. This certification will give you all the essentials about our destination and help you better advise your customers. In Certification 2, you'll better understand how to match our islands to your customers and better package and sell our incredible attributes. After successfully completing Certification 1 and Certification 2, you'll become a Hawaii Destination Specialist. Then, to continue your education in Certifications 3 through 6, you'll have the opportunity to immerse yourself completely in the individual islands, thereby becoming an Island Certified Specialist. Welcome to the Hawaii Destination Specialist Program, certification number 1.
We did that already. All right. Hold on.
We'll cover everything from asking the question, why Hawaii, to a more in-depth look at the rich culture and history of the islands. Then we'll move into geography and transportation. Basically, all you need to know about getting here and getting around. We'll also provide you with a good overview of the Hawaiian Islands, accommodations, activities, events, food, and more. Steeped in history and culture, our islands are also evolving all the time in their wealth of options and experiences for your customers. Join us for this complete Hawaii Destination Specialist program to be sure you are maximizing your sales opportunities. This certification will give you all the essentials about our destination and help you better advise your customers. In Certification 2, you'll better understand how to match our islands to your customers and better package and sell our incredible attributes. After successfully completing Certification 1, Certification 2, you'll become a Hawaii Destination Specialist. Then, to continue your education in Certifications 3 through 6, you'll have the opportunity to immerse yourself completely in the individual islands, thereby becoming an Island Certified Specialist. In Chapter 1, An Introduction to Hawaii, we'll answer the question, why Hawaii? From touching on the rich experiences the destination has to offer to the 6 unique island experiences, we'll share what makes this destination so special and why selling Hawaii is a solid business decision and can help generate happy customers, repeat sales, and lucrative commissions. So let's get started. Few destinations, if any, can offer all of what the Hawaiian Islands do for travel agents and your clients. The #1 aspirational destination for North American travelers, Hawaii is a place that is as safe, comfortable, and easy to navigate as anywhere else in the USA, and yet exudes an exotic atmosphere, cultural significance, and sense of discovery that travelers expect to find only in foreign lands. With its 6 distinctive islands, each offering rich cultural traditions, geological wonders, near-perfect weather, and heartfelt hospitality, Hawaii has something to satisfy just about every taste, interest, or vacation objective. While Hawaii rivals any place on Earth as a sand and surf destination, the experiences it offers beyond the beach are as awe-inspiring as its smoldering volcanoes and ancient temples. In our certifications 3 through 6, we will explore in depth each of the islands and help you understand their nuances, unique beauty, and attributes. Do your clients want to zip line through a rainforest, Visit a royal palace, wander through the fragrant hillsides of a lavender farm, or golf among dramatic ancient lava fields? Do they want to dine at a celebrity chef's table? Stick a fork into a hearty plate lunch heaped with locally spiced meats and macaroni salad while enjoying the local sounds of a master of the slacky guitar? Or watch a hula performed by a charming troupe of keiki performers? They can do all of these things and so much more. Keiki is the Hawaiian word for child or children. Want to hear how that word sounds, as well as several other commonly used Hawaiian words? Be sure to visit the Language Audio Dictionary housed in the Sales Tools section of the site. You can hear just how the word is pronounced, find a reminder of what it means, and even some common ways it's used on the islands. Throughout this program, we'll make reference to the Sales Tools and the Resource Library as great sources of information as you continue to learn about and grow your sales to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Along with understanding the complexity and variety of the experiences available, it's also important to realize that Hawaii is actually multiple destinations in one. Each of the 6 islands open to tourism has its own unique landscape, flavor, and personality. While some clients will choose to visit multiple islands on the same trip or visit different islands on subsequent trips, understanding each island will help you recommend the places most in sync with your client's preferences and activity interests. While later chapters and certifications will go into much greater depth on each island experience, the following is just a taste of their unique flavors. Kauai, long known as the Garden Isle, is what many people envision when thinking of a tropical island paradise. Its landscape has been the backdrop for countless movies and TV shows, everything from South Pacific to Jurassic Park. Its deep emerald valleys, cascading waterfalls, and rugged mountains make for
You're hungry.
outdoor adventures such as hiking, ziplining, ATV tours, and stand-up paddleboarding. And exquisite coastal areas and relaxed pacing set the stage for romance and rejuvenation.
No, thank you. But he had a good time, huh?
Oahu is Hawaii's vibrant mid-Pacific hub. It is both an urban and rural country experience. Honolulu, while perhaps best known for the resort district of Waikiki, is also where visitors can really delve into Hawaii's diverse, everyday environment. Along with visiting such iconic sites as Pearl Harbor, Leahi, or Diamond Head, and Iolani Palace,
Not gonna be gone that long, right?
an intimate glimpse of
Not
Honolulu,
gonna be gone that long, right?
historic and ethnic
So
neighborhood.
what we can do for dinner?
Portuguese or Filipino specialties on a food tasting tour, or stopping in at a
Oh.
festival. Hawaii's most cosmopolitan city has an amazing backdrop of mountain ranges, waterfalls, and iconic historic locations. Just 15 minutes from Waikiki, clients can be hiking through a bamboo rainforest in Mauna Valley.
Aren't they cute? Aw, isn't that sweet? You should be able to just click the video, the play button, and it should show you the guy under the video.
Maui is a blend of sophistication and down-home appeal, where unparalleled beachfront resort enclaves are within easy reach of rustic upcountry towns that have an artsy cowboy vibe. Visitors can take a leisurely drive from resort areas to explore the rolling hills, farms, and vineyards of upcountry Maui. While second in development only to Oahu, Maui is also home to some of Hawaii's most remote and pristine areas, including the waterfalls and rainforests of Hana and the mysterious cloud-shrouded summit of Haleakala. A visit at sunrise or sunset is a must-see for your clients.
Baby Brody, how did his appointment go?
Shots done, his rabies and something. So that's tomorrow.
Lanai and Molokai are the smallest of the 6 major islands and also part of Maui County, collectively known as Maui Nui or Great Maui. While very different from one another, each is a window into an earlier, more laid-back and less developed Hawaii. Lanai has made a successful transition from pineapple agriculture to tourism, with 2 luxury resorts that blend harmoniously into an unspoiled environment of remote beaches, red dirt mountain trails, and pine forests. Molokai, which has resisted resort development and has no traffic lights anywhere on the island, is the place where people, including residents of other islands, go to experience the rural, laid-back lifestyle of years past. Hawaii Island, also nicknamed the Big Island, is more than twice the size of the other islands combined, and the most geologically diverse, with 11 of Earth's 13 major climate zones. It's a true wonderland of geological and climatic extremes, the place to see black sand beaches, rolling ranch lands replete with cowboys and cattle ranches, waterfalls, smoldering volcanoes, and black lava fields spilling from the mountains down to the ocean. Hawaii's history and culture is evident everywhere, from restored ancient fish ponds to heiau, places of worship, and petroglyphs.
Isn't that like fun, guys? Who's ready to go? All right.
With a world of destinations to choose from, why should travel agents specialize in the Hawaiian Islands? Here are just a few of the reasons why focusing on Hawaii will mean successful sales and loyal customers. Top of the wish list, Our islands are on your clients' wish lists, with Hawaii atop the aspirational destination list for North Americans. Among our accolades are top desired beaches, most romantic locations, best and most challenging golf courses, and so much more. Visit the sales tools section for all of our top recognitions by consumers. Off the charts customer satisfaction. Once you sell the Hawaiian Islands, it means happy customers. According to the Hawaii Tourism Authority, HTA, 98% of visitors rated their Hawaiian vacations excellent or above average. When you share your newfound passion and understanding of all the travel experiences possible here, they will not need much convincing to make it their next trip. And your Hawaii customers will also help you build your client base, with 98% of visitors stating they would be likely to recommend that others visit the Hawaiian Islands. Repeat potential. Hawaii is the kind of destination travelers return to time and time again, sometimes every year. According to the Hawaii Tourism Authority, nearly 90% of visitors to the islands expressed a likelihood to return. And returning is certainly not just a West Coast phenomenon. Yes, a whopping 81% of West Coast visitors were repeat visitors to the islands, but almost 60% of East Coasters were returning as well. Satisfying that return trip requires a depth of knowledge. While some clients are happy to replicate the same trip, Hawaii holds unlimited possibilities for fresh experiences on multiple visits. The more you, as the travel professional, know about various facets of the islands, the more clients will seek your expertise for repeat trips. Agent revenue. Hawaii offers a variety of ways for agents to earn healthy commissions on everything from resort stays to snorkeling excursions. And of course, with insider knowledge of Hawaii, you are in a good position to charge fees for your expertise.
Sorry, guys.
Group appeal. Hawaii has strong appeal to the lucrative group travel. Whether it's for a family reunion, destination wedding, special interest group, or a corporate incentive program, selling group travel increases earnings exponentially. Cruise appeal. For your cruise customers and those who enjoy exploring a destination's highlights first from the ocean, getting an overview of Hawaii by cruise ship is an attractive choice. Norwegian Cruise Line operates the only cruise ship based in the Hawaiian Islands year-round. The 2,186 passenger Pride of America makes 7 night sailings from Oahu, calling in Maui, Kauai, and Hawaii Island, Kona, and Hilo. It's a U.S. flagged ship, which enables it to sail all Hawaiian itineraries. Even though the cruisers will get a taste of the 4 major islands via the cruise, recommending a pre- and post-stay will give your clients the opportunity for more in-depth exploration and discovery at their own pace. Foreign flagged ships, which are what most cruise lines operate, cannot sail an entirely U.S.-based itinerary without including at least one foreign port. For those wanting more time at sea, several major cruise lines include ports of call in Hawaii as part of longer trans-Pacific itineraries that fulfill the foreign flag requirement. Accessibility. Hawaii's mid-Pacific location is easily accessible from major gateways across North America, with usually no more than one connection required. According to HTA figures, lift is steadily growing to Hawaii. For U.S. citizens, no passports or visas are required. Over 90% of visitors to Hawaii report being satisfied or very satisfied with transportation to the islands. There are many nonstop flights from West Coast gateways to Hawaii. East Coasters have a choice between many nonstop flights from major East Coast hubs, or they can break up their trip with a West Coast stopover along the way. Heartfelt hospitality. Visitors are greeted with aloha, a genuine sense of inclusiveness and kindness that's at the heart and soul of Hawaiian culture. Aloha is not a marketing message. It is the unique and dominant spirit in the lives of the Hawaiian people. It has not been diluted by the growth of tourism. In fact, we like to believe it spreads as our visitors return home. It is what connects travelers to both Hawaii and our people. It is the essence behind why a trip to Hawaii is an experience that stays with travelers and makes them eager to return. 6 destinations in one. Each of Hawaii's 6 major islands offer a vacation experience all its own. With a working knowledge of each island, you can match clients with the one or more islands best suited to their interests. At the same time, you can suggest a different island on a subsequent trip, providing a whole new destination experience. Who is the ideal Hawaii client? Better to ask, who isn't? Hawaii is filled with so many diverse cultural experiences, landscapes, activities, and types of accommodations that a vacation can be designed to please just about anyone. The Hawaiian Islands can satisfy a broad range of traveler budgets. Though it is not a mass market destination, there are a wide array of packages and accommodations geared towards a variety of spending levels. No matter which type of accommodations clients choose, you can assure them of getting value for their dollar. The subsequent chapters and individual island certifications will help you better qualify your clients so you can offer the perfect match. An avalanche of surveys and market research indicates that today's consumers, especially those in the coveted upscale segment, are seeking experiential travel and a sense of place. Intimate, authentic experiences and interactions are part of the culture of the Hawaiian Islands. Beyond award-winning beaches and top resorts, visitors are drawn to mingle with locals at a neighborhood festival, farmers markets, and so much more. Hawaii provides the opportunity for unique and authentic experiences, and for clients to discover the islands at their own pace. The Hawaiian Islands' distinctive culture and history, as well as its geology and geographic location, make it quite unlike any other destination in the world. If clients desire to travel somewhere way out of the ordinary, without sacrificing the convenience and safety of a U.S. destination, Hawaii is the answer. Here are a few features that make Hawaii delightfully different. Hawaii is the only state that was once a kingdom. Evidence of its royal past is evoked in historic sites and place names throughout the state. Iolani Palace is the only royal palace in the U.S., also the homes of Hawaiian royalty. Queen Emma Summer Palace on Oahu and Hulihe'e Palace on Hawaii Island are now museums filled with keepsakes and treasures that speak to Hawaii's rich monarchical history. Today, visitors can see and experience that history on engaging tours led by knowledgeable docents. Remains of heiau, ancient religious stone structures made for worship, sacrifice, and appeals for a bountiful harvest, exist throughout the islands. Among the best places to see them is Pu'ukohola Heiau National Historic Site on the west coast of Hawaii Island, or Kahanu Garden on Hana Maui, home to Pi'ilani Hale, the largest heiau in Polynesia. Thanks to the Kilauea volcano, the most active in the world, new land is being added to Hawaii Island at the rate of 42 acres per year. Kilauea's fiery red lava glow is an especially spectacular sight at night, from either land or sea. Maui's Haleakala Crater dominates the eastern side of Maui and means House of the Sun, providing views of some of the most spectacular sunrises. Mauna Kea on Hawaii Island, if measured from the ocean floor upward, is the world's tallest mountain. The high elevation, coupled with the clear air and minimal light pollution, make it one of the best locations to stargaze in the world. Molokai has the highest waterfall in the United States. At 1,750 feet, it's 7 times higher than Niagara Falls. The island also boasts the world's highest sea cliffs and tallest lighthouse in the Pacific. Hawaii has the highest life expectancy among U.S. citizens, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. Hawaii is the most isolated populated center on the face of the earth. It's about 2,400 miles from California and 3,850 miles from Japan. Hawaii no longer has an ethnic majority. Caucasians and Japanese Americans each represent about a third of the population, which also includes lesser numbers of Native Hawaiians, Chinese Americans, and Filipino Americans, as well as many people of mixed ancestry. In our next chapter, we'll explore the history of the islands and how this diversity came to be. Temperatures vary by only 15 degrees year-round, making it the perfect destination for any season. The climate on Hawaii Island is so varied that it encompasses 11 of Earth's 13 major climatic zones. While your clients can bask on the beaches of Hawaii Island year-round, they may also catch a glimpse of snowcaps on Mauna Kea during the winter months. Hawaii is the only state in the U.S. that grows coffee, and it has been in production for more than 200 years. Visitors can tour coffee farms on 5 islands: Oahu, Molokai, Molokai, Maui, Kauai, and Hawaii Island. Maui is home to Tedeschi Vineyards, the world's only winery devoted to pineapple wine. Kauai is winning acclaim for its locally produced rum, which visitors can sample at the Koloa Rum Company at Kilohana Plantation. The Mai Tai cocktail is said to have been perfected, if not invented, at the Mai Tai bar of the Royal Hawaiian Hotel in Waikiki.
That's interesting. Okay, remember Hawaii is actually multiple destinations in one. Selling the islands is great for both you and the clients because if our islands are on the client's wish list, most of the time the first visit creates a desire to return. Visitors are greeted with aloha, a genuine sense of inclusiveness and kindness that is the heart and soul of the Hawaii culture. Aloha is not a marketing message. Oops, does it say something else? Sorry guys. Okay. Hawaii message, sorry, greeted you in inclusiveness. That is the heart and soul of Hawaii culture. Aloha is not a marketing message. It is a unique and dominant spirit in the lives of the Hawaii people. It is what connects travelers to both Hawaii and the people. It is the essence behind why the trip to Hawaii is an experience that stays with travelers and makes them eager to return, okay? Hawaiian Islands can satisfy a broad range of traveler lifestyles, tastes, and budgets. No matter which level clients choose, you can assure them of getting value for their dollar. Last one, there's no limit to the terrain that your clients can enjoy while they can bask in the sun on the beaches year round. They may also be able to view the snow caps at the top of Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea. Okay, all right. Is it test time yet? Congratulations, you've completed chapter 1. Let's take a short quiz. Which island has made a recent transition from pineapple production to tourism? Anybody know? Maui, Kauai, Molokai, or Lanai? Anybody? Shout it out. From pineapple production to tour.
Maui.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
Maui?
I think Maui's always been one of the top tourism.
It's the smallest
Lanai.
one.
Lanai?
Lanai.
It is Lanai.
All right. Which island is the second most developed in terms of tourism infrastructure?
Maui.
Maui.
Maui. The first is the island of Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Which of the following is true about Hawaii? It's the only U.S. state that grows commercial coffee beans.
It's that one.
It's that one. Beans?
It's the coffee bean.
Coffee beans, okay. According to Hawaii Tourism Authority, what percentage of travelers to Hawaii rate their experience there as excellent or above average?
98.
98. What comprises Maui Nui?
That was Molokai and Lanai.
I think it's Maui, Molokai, Lanai, and
yeah.
It's
Aloha.
3. I think it's D. I don't know, Maui. It's because I know Lanai is in there. I just don't know about Kahulawi.
Is D.
It is D. That's what I thought.
Tara, was it Tara that was that lived there?
Yeah, that's the one.
All right.
Is it D?
I hope.
What
so.
are we guessing, guys?
Yes, it was D.
Okay.
It's D.
Kakahi is the Hawaiian word for what?
Child.
Child.
Okay. Which of these soft adventure activities can you do on the Hawaiian Islands?
All the above.
All of them.
A visit to what destination at sunrise and sunset is a must-see for your clients?
Haleakala.
Which island has no traffic lights? Is it Kauai, Molokai?
Oh, I remember that question or reading it.
I think it's
That
Maui.
one.
No, it's Maui.
I think it's C.
C.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Which
So
island
Molokai.
has two of the Earth's 13 climate zones?
Island of Hawaii.
It's an island of
Hawaii.
Is it island or Kauai?
It's an
The
island.
island.
It's the
Yeah.
island.
What is aloha?
Hello.
The word for
D.
hello and goodbye.
Letter D.
The answer is D.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, boo.
Yeah, it's D. It was right at
Let me change
the
it.
end.
So it's D, guys.
Yeah.
Which of the following is true about Hawaii?
A.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it has volcanoes.
D.
Yeah,
and
it's
has
got the
high-
highest
it's all of
waterfall
them.
too.
It's all
up
of
to
them.
above. It won't let me change it.
Mhm.
I think it tells you if it's wrong if you click on it.
Yeah, it'll
one is
turn you,
it?
it's red if it does.
Yeah.
Guys, excuse me.
How
A.
many degrees year round?
I just accidentally
15.
A.
went to the previous page. And I have to start over the quiz.
All right, we'll go over it if you guys have questions. Temperatures vary by how many degrees year round?
15.
15.
All right, we missed that one, okay? So
I got 100% because I didn't choose that answer. You guys.
I did too.
Yeah, I got 100.
Aloha or whatever. All right, congratulations, guys. So now anybody have to go over? Do you want us to go over them?
Yeah, can we
Yes,
go over?
please.
Yep. Okay, so the island with the pineapple is Lanai.
Oh, okay.
The second most developed is Maui. The following is true about Hawaii. They're the only ones that grow coffee beans. The tourism percentage of Hawaii experience is 98%. Maui Nui is letter D. Maui, Molokai, Lanai, and Kalaupapa. Kiki is the Hawaiian word for child. The soft adventure for Hawaiian Islands is all of the above: whale watching, kayaking, and paddleboarding. A visit to the destination sunrise sunset is a halakalala. The no traffic lights is Molokai. That was on Children of the Corn. No. Which island has all but 2 of the Earth's climate? Island of Hawaii. All right, this one. Aloha, genuine sense of exclusiveness and kindness at the heart of the Hawaiian culture. Home, Alabama. All right, which of the following is true about Hawaii? All of the above. Only state that was once a kingdom, most active volcano, and waterfall. Temperatures vary only by 15 degrees, guys. All right, got it? 100%. Whoop! Let's go to the next one, chapter 2. All right, you guys ready? Let's kill this one quickly. Congratulations.
Welcome to Chapter 2 of the Hawaii Destination Specialist Training Program. In Chapter 2, an historical overview of the Hawaiian Islands will help you to better understand the history of Hawaii, the spirit of aloha, and why it's relevant today. As you progress through this chapter, you'll learn that many of our most famous festivals, events, and attractions have deep, meaningful historical significance. The unique opportunity to share the cultural significance, the true natural beauty, and the historical presence of our islands with your customers is something special. The native Hawaiian practice of ho'okipa, greeting and welcoming strangers, is deeply embedded in the native Hawaiian behavioral system. After reviewing Hawaii's history, we are certain you will then want to explore the Hawaiian language that's so much a part of Hawaii. As a bonus for you, you'll want to be sure to check out the Audio Language Dictionary in the Sales Tool section of the HVCB's Travel Agent Portal. It'll give you the opportunity to test and enhance your skills by helping you to confidently pronounce commonly used and mispronounced Hawaiian words and place names. This tool will not only enhance your knowledge, but will also position you as a destination expert and add to your credibility with your clients. There are many colorful creation myths and legends passed down from generation to generation by the native Hawaiian people. They tell tales of our legendary goddess Pele and the passionate fights that led to the creation of these islands. These epic tales of lore express the relationship the native people had with the land and nature, a relationship that continues to this day. Science explains that the Hawaiian Islands were created millions of years ago because of a stationary hotspot in the Pacific Plate and volcanic activity. As the plate moved over the hotspot, the islands were formed. The most isolated chain of islands in the world were inhabited long before mankind arrived. On the wind and the waves, birds and seeds came to these welcoming shores and evolved over centuries, creating one of the most diverse collections of flora and fauna on the planet. Whichever theory you subscribe to is up to you. But know that these islands of Hawaii are full of beauty, life, and a guiding spirit that we call Aloha. Aloha spirit is the coordination of mind and heart within each person. It brings each person to the self. Each person must think and emote good feelings to others. When you sell a Hawaiian Island experience to your customers, encourage them to feel it too. It'll be impossible for them not to embrace Aloha. The original people to settle in Hawaii came from the South Pacific. The first are believed to have arrived during a wave of immigration from the Marquesas Islands, somewhere between the 3rd and 7th centuries AD. The settlers who would have had the greatest impact came from Tahiti around 1200 to 1300 AD, arriving in double-hulled canoes and using the stars, winds, and birds to navigate their way. These resourceful explorers brought their gods, chants, religious practices, and oral traditions with them, establishing a social structure, including the laws of kapu that would endure to the 19th century. Today, visitors can still see the remains of heiau, stone temples built for purposes of worship and sacrifice, at sites such as Pu'uhonua o Honaunau National Historical Park, also known as the City of Refuge, and Pu'ukohola Heiau National Historic Site on the west coast of Hawaii Island. Hawaiians lived in splendid isolation until the arrival of the British explorer Captain James Cook, who made landfall at Waimea, Kauai in 1778 during his voyage to find the mythical Northwest Passage between Europe and Asia. In honor of his patron financier, the 4th Earl of Sandwich, he dubbed the island chain the Sandwich Islands. After venturing north, Cook returned to Hawaii for ship repairs, this time to Kalaupapa Bay, where he was killed during a skirmish in 1779. Cook is credited with introducing muskets and cannons, tools that would later aid the first Hawaiian monarch, Kamehameha the First, in unifying the islands. Kamehameha's first major achievement was the unification of Hawaii Island, solidified after a successful battle at Moku'ohai, south of Kealakekua Bay, in 1782. His next move was to conquer and unify Maui, Molokai, and Lanai, which he did in 1790. By 1795, he had Oahu under his control. Kauai and Niihau were brought into the fold in 1810, the first time in recorded history that all of the islands had come under one ruler. It was a time of peace and prosperity. Since 1872, Hawaii has celebrated June 11th as Kamehameha Day with festivals, floral parades, and lei draping ceremonies of the king's statues. It's a time for local residents to remember their king and a great opportunity for visitors to enjoy and partake in the festivities. Sites of interest related to King Kamehameha the First's battles for unification include Iao Valley State Park on Maui, the Huanupali Lookout on Oahu, and Pu'ukohola Heiau National Monument on Hawaii Island. There are also statues of the king in Kohala and Hilo on Hawaii Island and in Honolulu.
All right, so click the plus button to learn more. Okay, shortly after he died in 1819, the first whalers arrived in Lahaina. Chinese laborers first arrived in 1850 to work the plantation fields and were quickly followed by the Japanese, Filipinos, and Portuguese. Okay. The Christian missionaries arrived from New England in 1820. Okay. All right, let's see.
Kamehameha established a dynasty that would rule Hawaii as a sovereign kingdom until 1893. At the same time, Captain Cook's arrival awakened a great interest in Hawaii among Americans and Europeans, leading to a society that would increasingly be ruled by foreign interests. Shortly after Kamehameha died in 1819, the first whalers arrived in Lahaina, Maui, transforming the area with their raucous ways. The first Christian missionaries from New England arrived in 1820. Visitors today can see historic sites from the missionary period all over the islands, including charming painted churches in places like the Lyman House in Hilo, Kauai Museum in Lihue, the Bailey House Museum in Wailuku, and the Hawaiian Mission Houses Museum in Honolulu. In 1845, Kamehameha the Third established Honolulu as the new capital, and 3 years later, issued the momentous Mahele, which allowed private land ownership in Hawaii for the first time. Caucasian investors, some of them descendants of whalers and missionaries, seized the opportunity to acquire large tracts of land for raising cattle, pineapple, sugar, coffee, and other products. Chinese laborers first arrived in Hawaii to work in the plantation fields around 1850. They were quickly followed by other immigrant workers, among them Japanese, Koreans, Filipinos, and Portuguese, who had helped form the multicultural mix that characterizes Hawaii today.
All right. Following, 4 more kings and a queen would rule Hawaii, including the dynasty from 1874-1893 until the monarchy was overthrown in 1893. Fourth, with his wife Queen Emma, addressed the medical needs of indigenous population. Visitors can still tour the Queen Emma Summer Place, which is an Oahu landmark. The Prince Lot Hula Festival attracts 10,000 residents and visitors each year to the Moana Gardens in Honolulu. That may be a question, guys, so just keep track. All right.
After Kamehameha III, 4 more kings and a queen would rule Hawaii until the monarchy was overthrown in 1893. They include Kamehameha IV, who, with his wife Queen Emma, addressed the medical needs of the indigenous population. Today, visitors can tour the Queen Emma Summer Palace, an Oahu landmark in Nu'uanu Valley, the summer retreat in the mid-1800s. In 1863, Lot Kapua'iwa, or Kamehameha V, became the last king descended directly from Kamehameha the Great to rule over the Hawaiian Islands. Lot instituted a new constitution in 1864 that restored greater power to the throne. The Prince Lot Hula Festival, named in memory of King Kamehameha V, attracts up to 10,000 residents and visitors each year to Moana Gardens in Honolulu. We'll cover a full list of cultural festivals and other island-specific events in the later certifications. You can also find a complete list in the resource library.
All right, known as the Merry Monarch, King Kalakaua signed the Reciprocity Treaty with the U.S. in 1875. That ushered in the age of sugar production. In exchange, Pulaloa, or what is known as Pearl Harbor, was given to the USA. On April 30th, 1900, the territory of Hawaii was formed. So in 1900, April 30th, Queen Lalala was the last monarch to sit on the Hawaiian throne. Okay, try to remember that, which was overthrown on January 17th, 1893 by the Republic of Hawaii. All right, and then last, in 1959, in August, Hawaii joined the Union of the 50th state. All right.
For much of the 20th century, sugar and pineapple production continued to be dominant forces in the Hawaiian economy. Then international tourism began to take hold, eventually surpassing all other industries as the major economic engine of the state. Waikiki, long a favorite playground for the Hawaiian ali'i, became the first resort area for international visitors with the opening of the Moana Hotel in 1901, now the Moana Surf Rider, a Westin resort and spa, and the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, a luxury collection resort, the famous Pink Palace of the Pacific, in 1927. Early visitors to Waikiki would arrive in grand style on the steamships of the Matson Navigation Company, settling in for months at a time. Boat day festivities in Waikiki, which surrounded the weekly arrival of the SS Lurleen at Aloha Tower, were beloved local occasions. Interest in the Hawaiian Islands quickly took hold in the public imagination. Duke Kahanamoku, the 1912 Olympic swimming champion and surfing icon, created worldwide interest in learning surfing and canoeing with the Beach Boys of Waikiki. A statue of the famous athlete at Kuhio Beach now welcomes visitors to Waikiki. Launched in the 1930s, the radio show Hawaii Calls, broadcast from the Banyan Court of the Moana Hotel, brought the intriguing sounds of the Hawaiian Islands into living rooms on the mainland. While tourism was interrupted by World War II, when troops were housed in the Royal Hawaiian, it soon took off again, especially with the advent of jet service from the mainland in the late 1950s. Hotels were developed throughout Waikiki, reaching an estimated 15,000 rooms in 1969, and more than double that today. A milestone was achieved in 1998 with the opening of the Hawaii Convention Center, a world-class venue for international meetings at the entrance to Waikiki. Starting in mid-century, developers began to eye coastal areas on the neighboring islands as likely areas for resort development. Among the earliest and most visionary was Lawrence Rockefeller, who built the iconic Mauna Beach Hotel on the then remote Kohala coast of Hawaii Island in 1965. Prime beachfront acreage on Maui, like Kapalua, Ka'anapali, Wailea, and Makena, became master-planned resorts, as did Poipu Beach on Kauai and Ko'olina on Oahu. The island of Lanai, once owned by Dole Foods and now by tech magnate Larry Ellison, made a transition from pineapple agriculture to tourism during the 1990s with the development of 2 upscale resorts. Today, resort development has greatly slowed in Hawaii, with a recognition of the need to preserve pristine areas and strike a balance between infrastructure and nature. At the same time, the tourism industry has made increasing efforts to honor the traditions of the islands and infuse the visitor experience with aloha and a sense of place. Remember, your customers will encounter a unique and dominant spirit in the lives of the Hawaiian people, still so pure and genuinely a part of the visitor experience. In fact, you should ask your customers to share what they found aloha to mean when they return and share those sentiments with your prospective customers.
All right, takeaway. The native Hawaiian practice of greeting and welcoming strangers is deeply embedded in the native Hawaiian behavioral system. Throughout our islands, your clients can still see the remains of the Hawaii's rich history and diverse cultural influences. For much of the 20th century, agricultural sugar pineapple production was a dominant force in the Hawaiian economy. The tourism industry has made increasingly efforts to honor the traditions of the islands and infuse the visitor experience with aloha and a sense of place. Remember, your customers will enter a unique and dominant spirit in the lives of the Hawaiian people. Congratulations, chapter 2's done. Ready for the quiz? Let's do it. Which was King Kamehameha's signature's achievement? Encouraging sugarcane, defeating foreign invaders, unifying the Hawaiian Islands, or putting the Hawaiian language in written form? Was it unifying the islands?
Unifying
Yes.
the Hawaiian Islands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Which of the following is not true about King Kalakua? He had Ilani Palace constructed. He revived the ancient Hawaiian sport of surfing. He encouraged foreign trade. He was known as the Merry Monarch.
He encouraged foreign trade.
Is it surfing?
Oh, he revived the ancient.
I'm thinking this, but what do you guys think?
I agree.
Correct.
It's right.
All right. Yay. Which of the following was not instrumental in encouraging tourism to Hawaii prior to 1950? The radio show, steamship transportation from the mainland, development of resort areas, interest in surfing and beach boy culture. Let's see, the radio show? Or was the radio show, was that a popular thing? I don't know, 1950s, the radio is kind of a, back then, you know.
I think it might have been the development of resort areas because I think that was after the 1950s.
Okay.
I think it's
Right.
I'm not 100% sure about that though.
It's right. I got it.
Yay, very good. Yay. By 1969, Waikiki had about half of the hotel rooms that exist there today. About how many were there? If it's half of what it was then today. About half of the hotel rooms that exist there today. So about how many were there then? 5,000?
I think it was
You think
15.
15,000?
I think it was 15.
You're right. Congratulations. Which of the following is not a benefit of exploring the audio language dictionary? Learning how to pronounce commonly mispronounced words, increasing your credibility with clients, expanding your knowledge of resort amenities, and learning the meaning of Hawaiian language, which is not a benefit of exploring the audio language.
C.
C.
What?
Yep.
B or C?
It's correct.
C?
Yes.
Thank you. Expanding your knowledge is not a benefit. What are Kamehameha Queen best known for? Building the palace, encouraging pineapple production, addressing the medical needs of the native Hawaiians, or reviving the art of the hula?
Addressing the medical needs.
I got kicked off trying to get back in. Okay, Courtney, don't worry. We'll help you with the test.
It's A.
It is A, the
No,
palace.
it's C. It's C. I just clicked it.
Needs.
I remember that one. That's one of the few I've remembered.
All right, C, best known for addressing the medical needs. They're looking out for the people. Original people to settle in Hawaii came from the original ones. South Pacific, China, Portugal, or Spain?
I'm going to assume the South Pacific because the Chinese didn't come till later.
Southwest Pacific is right.
Yay, South Pacific. All right. King Kamehameha Day is celebrated on
June 11th.
June 11th. All right.
And it's Kamehameha. If you watch Dragon Ball Z, you know how to pronounce it.
The Queen Emma Summer Palace is located on which island?
I think it's Oahu. Not positive about that.
Congratulations. Thank you. See, isn't this nice when we can do it together? What was the first hotel to open in Waikiki?
Oh, I want
Moana Hotel.
Yeah, I want to say Moana, but I'm not. It might be Royal Hawaiian.
Royal Hawaiian.
Yeah, it might be. I'm not sure which it is. It's either A or B.
It's A.
I don't remember which one it is.
Okay. Did you guys get back on? Because we have the one more test, and then we're gonna go over it. Ho'akapa means what?
Ho'akapa. Greeting and welcoming strangers. I actually wrote that down. Practice of greeting and welcoming guests.
How is that pronounced?
Yay! All right, so I think we got 100%.
I think it's Ho'akipa.
All right, congratulations. Thank you. Again, tomato, right, Diane?
Yeah. Potato.
All right, yeah, exactly. All right, anybody need us to go over the questions? Yes,
Some of these sound like when you guys are pronouncing them, you have
Yes,
like a
please. I just
a
got that
clem.
one.
You got something stuck in your throat.
Number one is unifying the Hawaiian Islands. 2, the sport of surfing. Number 3, development of resort areas. Number 4, 15,000 hotel rooms. Number 5, expanding your knowledge of resort amenities.
I'm gonna have to stop
Huh?
because both of my devices are dying.
Okay, we got to record it for you.
Yeah, I will. I'll watch it later.
Number 6, addressing the medical needs. Number 7, South Pacific. Number 8, June 11th. Number 9, Oahu. 10, Moana Hotel. And the last, greeting and welcoming strangers. So congratulations, everybody. John, don't worry, you can catch up. We're done, we'll help you to catch up. All right, this is the geography, okay? And again, if you guys want to stay on, if not, I've got it recorded. I'm going to try to go through and finish it. So if you guys want to stick with me.
In Chapter 3, Geography, Transportation, and Climate, we'll begin by covering the topography of the islands, everything from the volcanoes and beaches to the rainforests and mountains. Having a working knowledge of a few of these truly special geographic phenomena will impress your clients as it helps you to close that sale and create truly memorable experiences. Then, we'll talk about how your clients can get to the islands and how they can get around once there. And then, we'll give you some specifics on one of our very best-selling features, our weather. The climate of the Hawaiian Islands makes for a year-round sales opportunity. Although far from the largest state in the U.S., it ranks 47th in terms of landmass. Hawaii is by far the widest state. In fact, it's the longest island chain in the world, with 132 separate islands, atolls, coral reefs, and shoals stretching across more than 1,500 miles. That's 2,414 kilometers of Pacific Ocean. Of these, there are 8 major islands that make up 99% of the state's total landmass. 2 of these islands are not open to tourism. Ni'ihau is a privately owned island with extremely limited access. Once a practice range for the United States Navy, uninhabited Kaho'olawe is now the focus of efforts to restore it to its original state. Your Hawaii-bound clients can visit the other 6 unique islands within the Hawaiian chain. All of the Hawaiian Islands were formed over millions of years by a stationary hotspot in the Pacific Plate and volcanic eruptions from deep beneath the ocean surface. The islands are actually the tops of an immense undersea mountain range. Visitors see evidence of this volcanic heritage throughout the islands, whether staring into the enormous dormant caldera of Maui's Haleakala or exploring the lava tubes and smoldering calderas along designated pathways of Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. At the same time, much of Hawaii is a verdant landscape of rainforests, upcountry ranchlands, and palm-fringed beaches. Many travelers today are looking for rich and unique travel experiences, but they may not be ready for an international expedition to an unfamiliar destination. That's where Hawaii comes in. The Hawaiian Islands serve up just the right mix of exotic, unique, and foreign. A look at our geography reveals why travelers are flocking to the islands in greater numbers than ever before.
Did you find your cat? Yeah. You taking him at 7:30 in the morning?
Kauai, called the Garden Isle, Hawaii's 4th largest and northernmost, is geologically speaking the oldest of the major islands. Time and the elements have forged deep emerald valleys, mountain rainforests, jagged coastal cliffs, waterfalls, and sea caves. Since 80% of the island is actually inaccessible by car, it truly is a perfect place to send your travelers interested in soft adventure to hike, bike, helicopter, zipline, drive an ATV, or just explore. This 552 square mile island is almost circular in shape. Among its most stunning geographical features are the dramatic Napali Coast, 17 miles or 27 kilometers of towering cliffs along the north shore, and Waimea Canyon, a panoramic wonder of deep gorges on the island's western side that is often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. At Kauai's center is Mount Waialeale, an extinct shield volcano with cloud-shrouded peaks that are rarely seen. Towns are small and few in number on this island of just more than 58,000 residents. Its county seat and airport gateway is Lihue, LIH, located on the east coast. Kauai's 2 most upscale resort areas, both offering stellar beaches and accommodations, are Poipu along the south shore and Princeville along the north shore. Named for the groves of coconut trees north of Lihue, the Coconut Coast offers an abundance of condominiums, moderately priced hotels, restaurants, and shopping areas. Oahu, long known as the gathering place, Oahu is the 3rd largest of the Hawaiian Islands and home to more than 950,000 residents, roughly 70% of Hawaii's total population of 1.4 million. Although the most developed of the islands, Oahu also offers some of Hawaii's most celebrated beaches along its 137 miles or 220 kilometers of shoreline, including Waikiki and the surfing mecca of Waimea Bay. It's also bisected by two significant mountain ranges, the Ko'olau and Waianae, which run almost parallel to one another. Like all the islands, Oahu has its share of dramatic volcanic topography, including the iconic Waikiki landmarks of Leahi, more commonly known as Diamond Head, and Pu'ovaina, Punchbowl Crater, that's home for the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. Honolulu, which stretches along Oahu's south shore, is Hawaii's vibrant business and governmental hub, as well as its only real urban center. It's home to the bustling Waikiki Resort District and Honolulu International Airport, HNL, the first stop for many visitors, whether they're staying on Oahu or going to a neighbor island. While the vast majority of visitor accommodations are gathered in Waikiki, there are other resort areas on the island, including the Kahala Resort, which is about a 10-minute drive from Waikiki, Ko'olina on the leeward or west coast, and Turtle Bay Resort on the north shore. Maui. The second largest of the islands, Maui has about 144,000 residents, many of them living in the neighboring towns of Kahului and Wailuku on the central part of the island. With more than 120 miles, or 193 kilometers of shoreline opening onto 81 accessible beaches, about half with public facilities, Maui offers more swimmable beaches than any other Hawaiian island. Most of its principal resort areas, including Wailea, Makena, Kihei, Ka'anapali, and Kapalua, are found along its sunny western and southwestern shoreline. Near the Ka'anapali Beach Resort is Lahaina, former capital of the Hawaiian Kingdom, and an historic whaling town filled with art galleries and cafes, plus a busy harbor that offers snorkeling and whale watching excursions, romantic sunset cruises, and ferry service to Molokai and Lanai. The interior of Maui's southeastern plateau is dominated by 10,000-foot-high Haleakala, an enormous volcanic mountain with wide slopes dotted by rich agricultural fields and charming upcountry towns such as Makawao and Kula. On the eastern coastline is Hana, a magical area of stunning coastline and rainforest that's reachable by air or a winding road from Kahului. Molokai. Hawaii's fifth largest island and home to just 7,400 residents, Molokai has a diverse and arresting landscape. Just 38 miles or 61 kilometers long and 10 miles, 16 kilometers across at its widest point, the island boasts the world's highest sea cliffs, up to 3,900 feet, along its northeast coast, as well as Hawaii's longest continuously fringing reef along its southern coast. It's also home to the isolated Kalaupapa National Historical Park that's accessible via a peaceful mule ride, hike, or small plane, and the Halava Valley, a sacred place of waterfalls and stunning vistas at the island's eastern end. The majority of Molokai's accommodations are found in its two principal towns, Kona Kakahi on the south-central coast and Mauna Loa on its western interior. The island has just one hotel, but condominiums and other vacation rentals are available. Lanai. The smallest and least populated of Hawaii's visitor-accessible islands, just over 3,000 residents, Lanai offers slightly more than 30 miles or 48 kilometers of paved road, but plenty of red dirt back roads and trails that are the domain of hikers, horseback riders, and four-wheel drive vehicles. Its only town is Lanai City, a charming enclave and home of the Hotel Lanai, with a wide central plaza shaded by Norfolk pines. Nearby is the Four Seasons Resort Lanai, the lodge at Ko'ele. Most of Lanai's 47 miles or 76 kilometers of coastline is undeveloped, with the notable exception of Fulapoi Bay, considered one of America's best beaches and home to the Four Seasons Resort Lanai at Manele Bay. In addition to the three hotels, the island has condominiums available. Hawaii Island, often referred to as the Big Island and truly deserving of its moniker, Hawaii Island is more than twice the size of the other islands combined, home to more than 180,000 residents, and is the youngest in the chain, as evidenced by its array of spectacular geological features. Its south-central interior is dominated by Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, home to smoldering craters in Kilauea, an active volcano with flowing lava continually forming new land. To the north stand the lordly, often snow-capped peaks of Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa, black sand beaches, a moonscape landscape of lava fields along the west coast, the upcountry pasture lands of the immense Parker Ranch near Waimea, and the lush flower fields and waterfalls outside Hilo are all part of an astonishingly diverse landscape. Most of the island's resort communities, including upscale hotels and condominiums, are found along the west coast in the Kohala Resort area, just north of Kailua Kona, the area's major town. On the east coast, Hilo, the largest city on the island, and second only to Honolulu in the state, maintains a distinctly local island feel. Inter-island flight service is efficient and convenient, with more than 250 daily flights to the neighbor islands. Averaging just 30 minutes in length, inter-island service is available from Honolulu and between the neighbor islands as well. Locally based Hawaiian Airlines offers frequent service to the mainland and also operates extensive service between the islands. Ohana by Hawaiian Airlines, Island Air, and Mokulele Airlines offer service on smaller turboprop aircraft. Ferry service is available to Lanai and Molokai out of Maui's Lahaina Harbor, which can be a day trip option for clients, as well as a flight alternative. The scenic voyages crossing the Au Channel, which is a prime spot for viewing whales in winter and early spring, take 1 hour to reach Lanai and 90 minutes to reach Molokai. And as we learned in Chapter 1, cruising the Hawaiian Islands is an excellent option for clients. Norwegian Cruise Line sails the Pride of America year-round on 7-night sailings out of Honolulu, calling on Maui, Kauai, and Hawaii Island. Uncruise Adventures offers an alternative to traditional cruises. The 7-night Hawaiian itinerary aboard a 36-guest yacht transport guests among the islands of Molokai, Lanai, Maui, and Hawaii with an opportunity to talk story with locals and spend time kayaking, paddleboarding, hiking, and snorkeling. Rental cars are by far the most popular and convenient way for visitors to explore Hawaii, an option that gives your clients freedom and flexibility to truly experience what each island offers. In fact, according to the Hawaii Tourism Authority, more than 64% of visitors rent a car during their stay, with statistics higher on the neighbor islands than on Oahu. In general, driving is easy in Hawaii, with most roads well maintained and traffic laws the same as on the mainland. Reserving cars for your clients in advance is recommended, as there is high demand for rental cars, especially popular models such as convertibles. Visitors going to multiple islands can book weekly rates by using the same company throughout. Taxis are readily available from taxi stands at the airports and in the main visitor areas. It's a better way for visitors to secure a cab rather than hailing one on the street. Clients should be advised that a long ride is costly. With just a 15-degree Fahrenheit or 9 degrees Celsius variation in temperature year-round, the warm and sunny Hawaiian Islands are perfect destinations to visit at any time of the year. Trade winds keep even the hottest days comfortable. May to October are the warmest months, with temperatures averaging 75 to 88 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 24 to 31 Celsius, while November to April are typically less warm, averaging 68 to 80, or 20 to 27 Celsius. According to the National Oceanographic Data Center, the water temperature hovers around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 27 Celsius in the summer months, and never dips below a low of about 71 Fahrenheit or 21 Celsius in Hilo in the winter months, making it a wonderful place to swim year-round. Prevailing winds, also known as trade winds, blow onto the islands from a northern or northeasterly direction. Driven upward against the mountains, these winds cool and release moisture as they gain altitude. That's why each island's eastern and northeastern side are a bit more breezy and subject to even more frequent showers. As a result, these regions have the lush and flowered environments that people expect from a tropical island. The leeward side of each island, to the west and southwest, is usually sunnier and drier. That's why the majority of accommodations are located in each island's south and west sides. An exception is Kauai, where the western cliffs are too steep and close to the coast to allow for development or easy accessibility. So the majority of accommodations are found on the island's lush eastern side. Rain is more common in the Hawaiian Islands during the winter months, but long periods of rain are rare. Sunny days interspersed with a brief refreshing shower or two are typical in most areas and deliver a lovely rainbow surprise when the sun makes its return. The Hawaiian Islands have two distinct high visitor seasons. July and August are popular with U.S. mainland visitors, especially families with children on holiday from school. A second high season occurs from December through March, attracting U.S. and Canadian travelers seeking warmer weather. It might be best for you to encourage your clients to start planning for this season early to ensure the best selection of accommodations, air seats, and rates. While fall and spring can bring value periods, the Hawaiian Islands have little off-season to speak of. Today's more flexible work and school schedules, along with growth in the destination wedding market, make Hawaii popular year-round. The state's highly important meetings and incentives market is at its most active during fall and spring, increasing demand on hotels in Waikiki that's adjacent to the Hawaii Convention Center, as well as resort properties throughout the islands.
All right, quick getaways. Hawaii's the longest island chain with 132 separate islands, atolls, coral reefs, and shoals stretching across more than 1,500 miles. Takeaway 2, which while many travelers today are looking for rich, unique travel experiences, they may not be ready for the international expedition in an unfamiliar destination, and that's where Hawaii comes in. Destination of Hawaii serves up just the right mix of exotic, unique, and foreign, with all the ease and convenience of U.S. travel. Be sure to remind your clients that getting to Hawaii is just as easy as getting around. They can access the islands by air or by ocean. With more than 120 miles of shoreline opening onto 81 accessible beaches, about half with public facilities, Maui offers more swimmable beaches than any other Hawaiian island. Since the temperature varies mere 15 degrees throughout the year, it is important to remind your clients that the destination is fantastic year-round. Last, the Hawaiian Islands has 2 distinct high visitor seasons, one in July and August, most popular for U.S. visitors. Second is December through March, attracting Canadian and U.S. seeking warmer weather. Please encourage clients to book early during these periods. All right, ready for our test, guys. If clients want to enjoy waterfalls, botanic gardens, where are the most likely to find them on island of Hawaii? Near Hilo, near Kalua Kona, the Koala Coast, or the southeast coast?
I think it's the, hold on. Waterfall zip line, 552 miles. Shoot, is it the Kailua Kona? I might need Google as my friend.
So waterfalls and botanical gardens on which island? I'm gonna guess this. Nope, that's wrong.
What one did you guess?
I guess Kalua Kona. Okay, let me.
Hold on. Give me a second. Don't go further. Hold on. I'm trying to.
Southeast coast, maybe?
I can't guess again, so if you guys want to try.
Not the southeast coast.
It's not?
No, I just tried that. It's wrong.
I think it's near Hilo.
I think it's Hilo.
It is near Hilo.
It's A.
So number 1 is Hilo?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right, next. Oops. Which of the following is true about driving a car in Hawaii? They're more expensive than national. It is strongly advisable to reserve car in advance. Roads in Hawaii are not well maintained. Traffic laws in Hawaii are quite different than the mainlands.
It's B. I mean, it's
B. I
B.
think.
yeah. Yeah, it's B.
That's correct. Very good. Which cruise line operates the only ship permanently based in Hawaii?
Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Norwegian, correct. Inter-island flights average 30 minutes in duration.
True.
That's true.
Taxis can be easily hailed from the streets in the larger cities. False.
False.
It is false?
It's false.
Yep.
I thought it was only.
Cars.
They said they only pick you up from the airport.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right, I missed two. Which is the oldest island, geographically speaking? Oldest island.
Is it B?
I think
Kauai?
it's also be Kauai.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Kauai?
Kauai.
Yes.
Thank you. The Hawaiian Islands are the longest island chain in the world.
True.
True. What area of Kauai is often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific?
The Waimea Canyon.
Correct. What is the home of the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific?
Isn't that Pearl Harbor?
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Nope. Ah!
Ah!
All right. The home of the National
Memorial Cemetery.
Cemetery. Is it Diamond Head, maybe? Oh.
What is the home of the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific?
Oh, Punch Bowl.
Punch Bowl.
I don't remember that.
So Punch Bowl is for the cemetery.
Yeah.
Hawaii's longest continuously fringing reef is off what island? The longest continuing fringing reef. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It's A.
Molokai?
Molokai.
Molokai is the fringing reef. Which island is known as Hawaii's secluded island? Secluded island. What is known as that?
A.
Oahu? No.
It's A. A.
Lanai. Yes, Lanai. All right, which island offers the most swimmable beaches? That was Maui. Maui. What is the second largest city of the Hawaiian Islands? Honolulu? What's the first one? What is the second largest city in the Hawaiian Islands?
It has to.
My friend.
It's not Honolulu, so it's got to be Hilo.
Hilo. Okay. Yeah, it says Honolulu's the first, and then Pearl City and Hilo.
Is Honolulu?
Hilo. Hilo. I did not pass. All right, let me retake it quick. Waterfalls near Hilo, right? Following reserve them in advance. Cruise line, Norwegian. Interline flights, 30 minutes. Yes. Taxis, false. Oldest island. What was that?
Kauai.
Kauai. Hawaiian Islands are the longest chain. True?
True.
The area of Kauai is the Grand Island. What was that one?
Waimea Canyon.
Which
No.
one?
No. I got it wrong the second time. I went back too far and I got it wrong the second time too.
Grand Canyon of the Pacific. What area of Kauai?
All right. What,
It was the Waimea
what question
Canyon.
are you on, Marnie?
Number 8.
It's the Waimea Canyon.
It's the Waimea Canyon.
Thank you. Sorry.
My fault.
The home of the memorial.
Punch Bowl.
The Punch Bowl. The longest continuing fringing reef.
That's Molokai.
Molokai.
The secluded island.
Is Lanai. A.
Swimmable beaches, Maui.
That's Maui.
Second largest, high-low.
Hilo.
Hello.
Yay, I got 100%.
Yay!
Oh my God. Okay, do you guys want to go on?
I gotta drop off. Does anyone else need to go?
How many other sections are there?
There's 3 more.
3 more. We're halfway
Oh.
through and it took 2 hours.
I'll do it. I'll do it if you do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
I gotta get my baby out of the bath.
Welcome back to
I
the
gotta
specialist program.
I gotta eat.
Halfway to the completion of
Thank you,
certification.
guys.
And we hope
Thanks, Marnie.
opportunities presented so far. So let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
In Chapter 4, we'll be taking an in-depth look at accommodations. We touch on the history of welcoming visitors to the islands, as well as hotels and other unique lodging options.
At least it's going fast.
Hawaii offers accommodations geared for an array of budgets and preferences. Everything from 5-star luxury resorts to condominiums, boutique hotels, and bed and breakfast properties. There are more than 54,000 units in Hawaii, with almost half of them in Waikiki. Most major international hotel brands are represented in the state, as well as Hawaii-based companies. Accommodating guests has been a part of Hawaiian culture since the royal days. All ali'i had royal residences in Waikiki, where they would entertain and house their guests. Waikiki has not only the state's largest concentration of accommodations, but is home to its most historic property, the Moana Hotel, which opened its doors to guests in 1901. The original hotel, with its signature banyan cord and extra-wide hallways built to accommodate the steamer trunks of the day, is one of 3 contiguous buildings that now comprise the Moana Surfrider, a Western resort and spa. The Moana and its equally iconic neighbor, the famously pink Royal Hawaiian Hotel that opened in 1927, were both built by Captain Charles Matson to house the wealthy passengers arriving in Honolulu on the Matson Line. In the years following, Waikiki accommodations have mushroomed to encompass everything from budget properties to condominiums, as well as mid-market and upscale hotels. While some hotels offer 1,000 rooms or more, especially well-suited for the convention and tour group market, recent years have also seen an influx of chic boutique hotels with rooftop bars and other amenities aimed at a hip, younger mindset demographic. In fact, throughout all 6 islands, many of the properties have won top awards from Condé Nast Traveler, Travel and Leisure, TripAdvisor, U.S. News and World Report, specialty publications including Golf Week, Golf Magazine for golf resorts, and special recognition for family accommodations from sources including USA Today, AAA, and many others. You'll find a full list of all the Hawaii awards in the resource library. Resort development eventually spread to the neighbor islands, starting modestly in mid-century and reaching its apex in the 1980s, a decade that saw the opening of several lavish fantasy resorts, replete with multi-million-dollar art collections and fantastic water features. In subsequent years, Hawaii's renewed emphasis on local culture and a sense of place has led some of its more over-the-top properties to rethink some of their design elements. Today, more and more of hotel development is focused on harmonizing with its surroundings and infusing local culture into the guest experience. Today, Hawaii offers some of the most luxurious resort hotels in the world. On the neighbor islands, most upscale hotels are part of large resort developments that also offer one or more golf courses, tennis courts, and retail and dining complexes. Within many of the resort hotels are full-service spas and fitness centers, extensive indoor and outdoor function space, wedding facilities, multiple swimming pools, and a wide choice of restaurants, including some run by noted chefs. And let's not forget, many of these properties sit on or near beautiful, pristine beaches. Especially favored by families and repeat visitors are the many condominium properties available throughout the islands. Condominiums are particularly plentiful on Maui and Kauai, where they are almost equal to the number of hotel rooms, but have been increasing on Hawaii Island as well. These properties typically offer exceptional value, providing full kitchens, one or more bedrooms, separate living area, and washer and dryer for the same rate as many hotel rooms. Many also offer daily maid service, a concierge desk, food and beverage outlets, room service, and other features. House and villa rentals are another option, especially appealing to clients traveling with multi-generational extended family or friends. As travel agents continue to grow the small group and celebration event markets, these accommodations become even more important. While available in a variety of price points and locations, these include luxury beachfront residences replete with infinity edge pools and designer kitchens, as well as condos and villas perfect for family travelers in need of washers, dryers, and other comforts of home. Smaller secluded homes in both mountain and rainforest settings are among the options as well. One of the fastest growing segments across the Hawaiian Islands is bed and breakfast accommodations in private homes and inns, a great way for clients to get off the beaten path and interact with local people. The choices are many, including romantic hideaways with views of mountains or ocean, quaint cottages, and historic estates. Retreat lodges are cropping up in many of Hawaii's most secluded areas, including some that focus on yoga, wellness, and meditation. What Hawaii doesn't have are the all-inclusive properties that are prevalent in destinations such as Mexico and the Caribbean. With all Hawaii has to offer in terms of dining, activities, and cultural experiences, clients are well rewarded by venturing outside the boundaries of a resort. And remember, as we learned in Chapter 1, the majority of visitors rent a car. They have the freedom and flexibility to explore many different facets and unique dining opportunities offered throughout the Hawaiian Islands. For clients who do favor the all-inclusive concept, breakfast packages are quite common among the resorts, and many hotels provide a variety of package options. Condo and villa selections offer full kitchens to help defray meal costs and manage budgets. Though the Hawaiian Islands boast some of the best resorts in the world, our guests tend to explore and not want to spend all their time on the resort grounds. In addition, your clients do have the option of a cruise vacation around the islands, either on the scheduled 7-night cruises out of Honolulu offered by Norwegian Cruise Line, or on the transoceanic cruises offered by other lines.
Right, this one's going quick. So many of the top scale properties of the Hawaiian Islands won top awards in all these magazines, special recognition for family accommodations from sources including USA Today and AAA. Within many of the resort hotels are full service spas, fitness centers, extensive indoor-outdoor functions, wedding facilities, swimming pools, and wide variety of restaurants, including some run by noted chefs. Favored by families and repeat visitors, condos properties are plentiful. A great way for your client to get off the beaten path and interact with locals is to stay at a bed and breakfast accommodation or a private home or inn. For clients who favor all-inclusive, breakfast packages are common among the resorts, and many hotels offer variety room package options. All right, let's take the test. That one was quick. Which is not an accommodation option in Hawaii? All-inclusive. You guys got that?
Mm-hmm.
No all-inclusive. Which has been the most important trend affecting Hawaii's hotel scene? Pet-friendly yoga classes, elements reflecting local culture, or free continental breakfast?
C.
What is it?
C.
C? Nope.
C. Letter C.
B.
Does anybody know?
Letter-
Did we get it right?
Letter
Is
C, like Courtney. Yeah.
Okay, it won't let me click. So it is C?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, which of the following islands has nearly as many condos as hotel rooms?
C. Maui.
Correct. Waikiki offers about half of all the accommodation units available in Hawaii.
True.
I think that was true.
In what decade did the majority of resort development take place in the neighbor islands?
The 80s.
The 80s.
Very good. The royal palaces and residences were truly the start of accommodating guests on the Hawaiian Islands.
True.
True.
Correct. One of the fastest growing accommodation segments is
C. Bed and breakfast.
Yep. All right, at least we passed. Woo! Everybody good? Anybody need to review? All right, let's move on. Chapter 5, play the audio, activities and events.
Welcome to Chapter 5, Activities, Events, Food, and More of the Hawaii Destination Specialist Program. In this chapter, we want to help you start to match some customer desires with the experiences our islands can provide. Travel is all about experiences. As you continue on to Certification 2, and then to the individual island certifications, you'll get more in-depth knowledge of each island and of so many amazing opportunities for your customers. In this chapter, we'll highlight types of attractions from the signature to the authentic cultural experiences and whet your appetite for even more with some off-the-beaten-path ideas. We'll also discuss the festivals and events that really set the Hawaiian Islands apart, and then finally touch on the culinary experiences and opportunities while your customers are our guests. The Hawaiian Islands are filled with famous, iconic attractions that many clients will want to experience, especially on a first trip to the islands. At the same time, there are hundreds of lesser-known off-the-beaten-path activities, including some that present an unexpected and inspiring way of exploring even the most well-known locations and attractions. Kauai's best-known attractions tend to be its natural wonders. These include the Napali Coast, breathtaking coastal mountains accessible by hiking, helicopter rides, or ocean tours. The Wailua River, Hawaii's only navigable river, and the site of the Fern Grotto, a fern-covered rock cave that's a popular wedding site. And Opaikaa Falls, one of Hawaii's most spectacular waterfalls that is easily accessible to visitors. Kokei State Park, the domain of rare native plants and bird life that offers 45 miles of the finest hiking in the state. And Waimea Canyon, more than 3,600 feet deep, with gorges and canyons bathed in shades of brown, red, and green that change with the light. Kauai, aptly known as the Garden Isle, also features several outstanding gardens that are open to the public and part of the National Tropical Botanical Garden, an organization dedicated to preserving rare native plants. With 80% of Kauai inaccessible by car, exploring the island by air is a memorable way for your clients to fully experience its magnificent landscape, particularly areas such as Waimea Canyon and the Napali Coast. The beauty and grandeur of flying over the ocean and the mountains make aerial touring a cross-sell you can absolutely make with confidence. Boat excursions, Zodiac inflatable rafts, kayak tours, ATV touring, and ziplining are all great options. Off the beaten path. Hanapepe, a town of historic storefronts with artist studios, galleries, and boutiques, is known as the art capital of Kauai. It's especially fun to explore during the Friday night art crawl, when painters, sculptors, and craftsmen open the doors to their galleries. Clients can view the galleries, take an adventurous walk on the Hanapepe swinging bridge, and shop and dine in this quaint island town. In addition, there's Allerton Garden, the site of the royal home of Queen Emma, wife of Kamehameha the First. Part of the National Tropical Botanical Garden, it's elegantly designed with fountains, waterfalls, and European statuary. An especially beautiful way for clients to experience this garden is on guided sunset walking tours. Many of Hawaii's most famous historic sites are clustered in and around Honolulu. World War II valor in the Pacific National Monument at Pearl Harbor offers some of the most poignant and evocative sites from World War II, including the USS Arizona Memorial, commemorating where 1,177 crew members perished, and the Battleship Missouri Memorial, a battleship museum that includes the spot where the agreement to end the war was signed. Complementing these two sites are the Pacific Aviation Museum, which has exhibits on the attack at Pearl Harbor and the aviation war in the Pacific, and the USS Bowfin Submarine Museum and Park, which includes a restored World War II submarine known as the Pearl Harbor Avenger. To best serve your customers, pre-book the Arizona for them since it's such a popular tourist attraction. Though tickets for the attraction are free, guests should book ahead for access or visit via bus tour. One of the most iconic sites in all of Hawaii is Le'ahi, Diamond Head, an extinct volcanic crater synonymous with the skyline of Waikiki. The Hawaiian name Le'ahi means brow of the tuna because of its resemblance to a yellowfin tuna emerging from the ocean. A very popular activity is the hike up the trail to the Diamond Head State Monument, where hikers pass through a lava tube to reach the top. A good recommendation for your clients would be to make this trip early in the morning when it's less crowded and the morning air provides a cooler environment. World-famous Waikiki Beach, the legendary birthplace of surfing, is where clients can enjoy an array of water activities, including, of course, surfing. With its gentle waters, Waikiki is a good place for novices to take a surfing lesson and attempt to catch their first wave. Catamaran rides, outrigger canoes, stand-up paddleboarding, and other water activities are also popular. The North Shore, famous for its towering surf at places like Sunset Beach, Waimea Beach, and the Banzai Pipeline at Ehukai Beach, is a magnet for experienced surfers, as well as those who want to watch these daring athletes shoot the curl. In the town of Haleiwa, clients can browse in surf shops to learn more about the cool surfing vibe. This is also an area where clients can explore Waimea Valley, a lush tropical environment that was once the domain of Kohunanui, or high priests, and is dotted with archaeological sites that are most fully appreciated on guided hikes led by cultural experts. The North Shore also draws many visitors to the Polynesian Cultural Center, which celebrates the music, song, dance, costumes, architecture, and crafts of 6 Polynesian cultures in replicated villages that function as living museums. Off the beaten path. Your clients may not realize that Honolulu has several outstanding museums, so be sure to name a few. Some to mention are the Bishop Museum, which houses a vast collection of artifacts and natural specimens pertaining to Hawaii and the Pacific, and the Honolulu Museum of Art, which exhibits superb collections of Western and Asian art. It also runs guided tours of Shangri-La, the 1937 Hawaii home of Doris Duke, filled with her impressive collection of Islamic art. Honolulu is also home to the only royal palace in the U.S., Iolani Palace, which is filled with splendid architectural detail and priceless artifacts that tell the story of the last days of the Hawaiian monarchy. Not far from the palace is one of the oldest Chinatowns in the U.S., a bustling 14-block enclave near the Central Business District. Clients will enjoy its mix of noodle houses, Asian bakeries selling mooncakes, open market produce stalls, and shops devoted to herbs, flower lays, antiques, and collectibles. Chinatown and the surrounding area is even more fun to explore during First Friday, an evening festival held on the first Friday of every month with live music, street entertainment, and open art studios. Maui's abundance of scenic visitor attractions include Haleakala National Park, a draw for hikers and cyclists, as well as those who drive to the top of the summit to enjoy the sunrise and breathtaking views on a clear day. Molokai, an offshore marine preserve that is Hawaii's most celebrated snorkeling spot, and the Hana Highway, a fabled road winding through a rainforested Eden on the eastern tip of Maui that ends at the Ohio Gulch, where 7 freshwater pools known as the 7 Sacred Pools cascade from natural terraces. Another major draw for visitors is Lahaina, with art galleries, cafes, and sites pertaining to its history as an important 19th century whaling capital. From mid-November through mid-May, there are amazing opportunities for your clients to see kohola, or humpback whales, cavorting in the channel between West Maui, Molokai, and Lanai. An estimated 3,000 humpback whales migrate to the Hawaiian Islands from Alaska each year to breed and care for their calves in the warm, shallow waters. During this season, it's a perfect time to recommend your clients upgrade to an oceanfront room so they can get a glimpse of the gentle giants from their lanai. While the whales are easy to spot offshore, the many whale-watching excursions available give close-up views of these marine marvels spouting and breaching in the azure waters. Good places to learn more about the whale migration and other marine life are the Maui Ocean Center in Mauna Harbor and the Whale Center of the Pacific at the Palihua Beach Resort. Golf courses are another signature attraction on Maui, which offers a mix of championship resort courses, many of them receiving top ratings from Golf Digest, as well as municipal courses. Ziplining is also popular on Maui, with several companies offering zipline courses with breathtaking ocean and mountain views. Off the beaten path, clients can take a leisurely drive through upcountry Maui, poking in the rustic storefronts and galleries of Makawao and Paia, and stopping to visit farms devoted to lavender, sweet onions, and exotic protea flowers. They can sample goat cheese at Surfing Goat Dairy and pineapple wine at Tedeschi Vineyards. Among the delights of touring an upcountry farm are opportunities for clients to enjoy a chef-prepared lunch featuring local produce in a pastoral setting. One of the world's most isolated and beautiful spots, Kalaupapa National Historic Park, is devoted to the history of St. Damien and St. Marianne and their work with the sufferers of Hansen's disease, otherwise known as leprosy, in the 19th century. Visitors can take a scenic mule ride, flight, or hike into this beautiful historic park. Due to the popularity of this tour, it's recommended to book it in advance for your clients. Kona Kakahi, the island's largest town, is adorned with the state's longest pier, as well as unique shops and eateries. Off the beaten path, clients will be thrilled to experience the towering waterfalls and hidden heiau, which were places of worship, on a guided hike through Halava Valley. Ulupo'i Bay is the island's most accessible beach and a great place to view dolphins and other marine life. Other notable sites are Kaiolohia, where an ancient vessel sits abandoned on the reef, and Keahiakavelo, an arresting landscape of moonlight buttes and spires. Lanai City attracts strollers to its charming plaza ringed by shops, galleries, and cafes. Off the beaten path, Palihua Beach on the island's northwest shore, accessible only by four-wheel drive, is a beautiful white sand beach and a nesting ground for endangered green sea turtles.
Cool. That'd be neat to see.
Many of the island's geological wonders are showcased in the 230,000-acre Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. A good introduction to the park is provided by the Kilauea Visitor Center and the Thomas A. Jagger Museum at the edge of Kilauea Crater, the world's most active volcano. The main drive through the park is Chain of Craters Road, which goes by many of the major points of interest, including the Thurston Lava Tube, a 500-year-old lava cave that visitors can walk through to find a rainforest at the other side. Some 150 miles of hiking trails wind through the park, revealing an astonishingly diverse terrain of steaming craters, fern forests, massive lava fields, cliffs, and meadows. The lush environs of Hilo offer noted horticultural attractions, including the Hawaii Tropical Botanical Garden, Nanimau Gardens, and numerous flower farms. The Hilo area is also known for its spectacular waterfalls, including Rainbow Falls and Akaka Falls. On the west side, important heritage sites include Hulihe'e Palace, the summer home for Hawaiian royalty, and Pu'uhonua Ohononau National Historical Park, also known as the City of Refuge, an ancient sanctuary. Inland from the Kohala Coast, community where clients can get an insider's look at the Paniolo cowboy lifestyle by visiting Kahua Ranch, a working sheep and cattle ranch that welcomes visitors with both programs. Also, recommend the Anna Ranch Heritage Center, which features exhibits on the 150-year-old Parker Ranch. Hawaii Island is also where clients can enjoy tours and tastings at farms and small companies producing coffee, vanilla, honey, mushrooms, and a wealth of other agricultural products.
Yeah, come on.
Stargazing is another major attraction on Hawaii Island. The summit of Mauna Kea, the world's tallest mountain at 33,000 feet if measured from the ocean floor, is home to leading observatories for astronomy research. Clients take a guided tour up to the Mauna Kea Visitors Information Station to observe the dazzling night skies through high-powered telescopes and take in the panoramic view. Off the beaten path. Clients can best enjoy the spectacular glow of Kilauea Volcano by taking a night tour of Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Or they can explore the tranquil Lapakahi State Historical Park, the ruins of a 14th century fishing village on a windswept hill above the northwest coast. Close encounters with manta rays, gentle creatures with wingspans of up to 20 feet or more, are another rare Hawaii Island experience. The rays are best viewed during the evening when they swim near shore, with several resorts along the Kona coast offering lighted viewing areas. There are also evening boat excursions to swim, snorkel, and dive among the rays. The historic and cultural significance of the Hawaiian Islands is pervasive and part of the daily life and experience of our guests. Each year, 5 festivals officially sanctioned by the Hawaii Tourism Authority celebrate Native Hawaiian culture and heritage. The Prince Kuhio Celebration, a week-long festival with canoe races held on Oahu in March to honor Prince Jono Kuhio Kalanianaole for his many achievements and contributions. The Merry Monarch Festival, a week-long event always scheduled for the week after Easter Sunday on Hawaii Island in Hilo, featuring hula competitions, a parade, amazing crafts, and other festivities honoring King Kalakaua, the Merry Monarch. King Kamehameha Day, festivities held on June 11th throughout the state in commemoration of Hawaii's first monarch, King Kamehameha the Great. The Prince Lot Hula Festival, a non-competitive hula event in July on Oahu that includes performances by Hala Hula, hula schools from Hawaii and abroad honoring Prince Lot, who later became King Kamehameha the First. The Aloha Festivals, featuring music, dance, parades, and other cultural events in September on Oahu. The other major islands hold festivals of Aloha events in September and October. Dates may vary, so be sure to check for your clients.
In Hawaii, we are a very close society. We do things together, but this is a way of expanding what we do together in a larger extent to invite everyone as neighbors. It comes in the name, Aloha. I feel that Aloha Festivals helps to perpetuate the word Aloha, all of its meaning.
Almost any month your clients are visiting Hawaii, there's likely to be a festival or two in progress, including those devoted to film, music, dance, and other aspects of arts and culture. These enable visitors to mingle with the locals, taste local specialties, and participate in traditions old and new. For a full calendar of events, visit the Hawaii Visitors and Convention Bureau website at www.gohawaii.com/events.
Yum.
Over the past 2 decades, Hawaii has emerged as an international culinary capital, thanks to its diverse ethnic influences and talented chefs dedicated to showcasing fresh ingredients and products from local farmers and purveyors. In the early 1900s, Hawaii Regional Cuisine, or HRC, started with a dozen creative chefs who came together to promote and give a name to the cooking style they were practicing at their restaurants. Today, HRC, which draws on such local sources as beef raised on upland pastures, fresh seafood and produce grown in rich volcanic soil, is one of the most recognized and celebrated cuisines in the world. A new generation of chefs is taking the Eat Local mantra started years ago to a whole new level. Hawaii's evolving food philosophy now champions place-based sourcing blended with ethnic and cultural influences, food education, highly passionate chefs, and incredible flavors that reflect the agriculture, stories, and people of the Hawaiian Islands. It's about the concept of aloha aina, a respect for the land, and how everyone is responsible for keeping it in balance. Not only do Hawaii's top chefs source heavily from local farms, but also some even maintain their own farms that are open for tours and dining experiences. In general, farm and agricultural tours have become a big part of the culinary scene in recent years. Not surprisingly, local farmers markets abound all over Hawaii, including Waikiki and other resort areas. Here, your clients can sample locally grown fruit like lilikoi or passion fruit, star fruit, and guava not readily available on the mainland. Those who want a truly unique experience can rise at dawn and head to a fish auction in Honolulu or Hilo to see chefs bidding on the catch as it comes in from the harbor.
Okay, cool.
Along with fine dining, one of the pleasures of eating in Hawaii is enjoying hearty local favorites reflecting a mix of ethnic traditions. Nowhere is this more evident than in the plate lunch, which originated from box lunches that plantation workers brought to eat in the fields. A classic example of the cultural melting pot of Hawaiian history, the plate lunch is available at casual restaurants throughout the islands. It was inspired by the various ethnicities working and living together on the sugar and pineapple plantations. Invariably, it includes 2 scoops of rice, a scoop of potato or macaroni salad, and a protein such as Korean barbecued short ribs or chicken teriyaki. Neighborhood bakeries offering the local Portuguese donuts called malasadas, noodle houses, and stands selling refreshing cones of shave ice are among the many other local flavor experiences. Hawaii's abundance of food-related festivals are a huge draw for locals as well as visitors, and are a great way for your clients to get a true taste of the islands. For a full calendar of food-related festivals, visit the Hawaii Visitors and Convention Bureau website at www.gohawaii.com/events.
All right, takeaway, almost done, guys. While there's multitude of iconic activities, they resonate with the Hawaiian Islands. Be sure to tell your clients about the lesser known activities that will give them an authentic cultural experience. Be sure to have your clients visit Palihua Beach on Lanai Northwest Shore, accessible only by 4-wheel drive. It is beautiful white sand and nesting for the turtles. So that's probably a question, so remember that. Stargazing, another major attraction on the island of Hawaii, and Mauna Kea is the place to do it. Your clients can experience stargazing and observe the night sky at many resorts on the island. Colorful Oahu celebrations each September. Aloha Festivals integrates Hawaiian traditions, cultures through music, dance, and cuisine. The other major neighbor islands hold festivals of Aloha events in September and October. Okay, so Oahu has it in September, and then the other one's September and October. Hawaii Regional Cuisine, HRC, began in the 1990s with a small group of chefs wanting to name and promote what they were already practicing in their restaurants. Today, drawing on local sources, fresh seafood and produce, it is one of the most recognized and celebrated cuisines in the world. All right, let's do chapter 5 and then one more, guys. On which island can clients visit the Royal Palace?
Oahu.
Oahu, correct. Which island will clients find Hawaii's only navigable river? Navigable river. Is that Kauai? Anybody know? Let me look. Google's your friend. Navigable.
It's not Maui.
It's Kauai.
Kauai. Okay, perfect. On which island can clients experience the Merry Monarch Festival?
Oahu.
Oahu.
It was wrong.
Oh.
All right, the Merry Monarch Festival. Anybody get it right?
It is not Kauai.
It's the Big Island.
The Big Island. Island of Hawaii. Right? All right. Which is a popular visitor attraction on Oahu's North Shore. Is it the Queen Emma Summer Palace, the Pacific Tsunami Museum, the North Shore Soap Factory, or the Polynesian Cultural Center? Oahu's North Shore popular attraction.
It's D. I got it right.
The Polynesian Cultural Center?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
HRC stands for Hawaii Regional Cuisine. True. If a client wants to go snorkeling, which is the best place? Shoot, all of them. All right, the Palihua, that's the turtles. Molokini, I think it's Molokini.
So do I.
Yep. Molokini is for snorkeling. What is known as the art capital of Kauai?
Hanapepe.
Hanapepe, very good. Although admission is free, visitors can and should pre-book tickets for the Arizona Memorial.
True.
Whale watching season is from mid-November to May.
Yes.
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 Yes. Manta rays are best viewed in the morning hours.
False.
False.
False. Very good. Yay, we passed. We missed just that one. Anybody need a review?
Nope.
We good?
We're good.
Last chapter.
Yeah, let's finish this up, guys. Agents, go Hawaii. Hopefully it should be quick, okay?
Welcome to the final chapter of certification number 1 in the Hawaii Destination Specialist Program.
Let's do it.
In this chapter, we'll cover all there is to know about the Travel Agent Resource Center, what's available, where you can find it, and even how it can help you sell. So let's keep going. Welcome to agents.gohawaii.com. This is the Hawaii Visitors and Convention Bureau's new and improved portal designed exclusively for travel professionals. It's a one-stop resource center where you'll find a wealth of destination information, travel tips, sales and marketing tools, and cultural insights. Basically, everything you need to develop your expertise on the Hawaiian Islands and make the most of this rewarding destination specialty. Let's take a look at what it has to offer you.
Go ahead and download it, guys.
Our islands. This section enables you to select an island and be taken to the landing pages of the HVC chapters for Kauai, Oahu, Maui Nui, that's Maui, Molokai, and Lanai combined, and Hawaii Island. Here you'll find a comprehensive travel guide to just about any aspect of each island. You'll find details on sightseeing attractions, accommodations, dining, activities, festivals, practical travel tips, weather, cultural background, and much more. A language audio dictionary, suggested itineraries, and compelling stories of Hawaii video vignettes featuring local people are also part of this amazing resource. Sales tools. This section gives you access to practical sales and marketing tools that you can use to promote the Hawaiian Islands to your clients, plus resources that will increase your understanding of what it takes to select a destination. You'll find an archive of e-newsletters providing destination and product updates and a new e-postcard tool in the For Your Client section of the site that you can use for effective communication and marketing to current and potential Hawaii clients. And this is where you can download a range of attractive posters, flyer templates, and island itinerary maps. This section links to another valuable feature, the Ma'i Hawaiian Cultural Toolkit. This resource will deepen your understanding of Hawaii's culturally sensitive approach to tourism promotion and enable you to sell the islands in an authentic and meaningful way. Contained within the toolkit is the Hawaiian Cultural Initiative document, which gives background on the Hawaiian Islands' tourism objectives, including providing visitors with a true sense of place that honors the island's unique heritage. You'll also find tools for proper usage of the Hawaiian language and guidelines for using Hawaii images in promotional efforts, as well as details on Hawaiian cultural experiences and other festivals and activities. In addition, the toolkit contains a style and resource guide, Hawaii versus World History timeline, island maps, and other useful information. Also in the sales tools section are downloadable guides, especially geared toward travel professionals, including the Hawaii Travel Professional Guide, Insider's Guide to Hawaii, and a wholesaler list. Here you'll find directories of the island partners who can assist you in planning and booking wonderful Hawaiian Island experiences for your clients. If you need additional resources, the Sales Tools section will provide you with a material order form that can be sorted by island or by collateral type. You can order a variety of statewide and individual island materials, including brochures, maps, and DVDs. Education. This section is where you can access the full array of online training programs. Once you're finished with Certification 1, return here to become a Hawaiian Islands destination on all the islands and further your destination knowledge by earning your specialist designations on the individual islands. You can also access the live workshop test center here. In addition, you'll find a resource library with key takeaways from the training, suggested island itineraries, and My Progress, an area dedicated to your personal certification journey. Explore Hawaii Guide. This interactive tool allows you to navigate island maps and content. You can select, click, and view quick facts, tips, testimonials, videos, and more. FAM Organizer. This section provides information on ways for you to experience the Hawaiian Islands firsthand.
Fun. Fam trips, guys.
Find a travel specialist. This feature, which is displayed on the HVCB consumer website, www.gohawaii.com, is an exclusive benefit for certified Hawaii and individual island destination specialists. Consumers can enter various criteria, such as agency location or island specialty, to find a certified agent. Hopefully, it'll be you if you complete the required certifications, who can serve their travel needs. We recognize the time you've dedicated to learning about our islands, and we value and recognize your ability to serve the prospective Hawaiian Islands visitor. Another HVCB resource, meetings and incentives. Are you looking to include meetings and/or incentive travel in your Hawaii business mix? If so, you'll find useful resources at meethawaii.com. the HVCB's website for meeting professionals. This website offers information on hotels, venues, attractions, and a host of products and service providers, including speakers and presenters.
All right, guys. The Our Island section of the site is a great place to find anything Island Pacific. Will offer you the chance to connect directly with the island CVBs. Be sure to have your clients visit Palihua Beach on Lanai's northwest shore, accessible only by four-wheel drive. It's beautiful white sand beach, nesting endangered green sea turtles. Be sure to complete all your certifications in the education section so that you can become a Hawaii specialist and take advantage of valuable building benefits. The resource library is your one-stop shop for all training related materials. Be sure to review all the available resources. Last test, final exam. Let's go, guys. According to the Hawaii Tourism Authority, what percentage of travelers to Hawaii, oh my gosh, this has 28 questions. This is final. Their experience, they are excellent or above, 98%, guys. All right, which of the following is true about Hawaii? That was the coffee beans, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Which island is the second most developed in terms of tourism? Is that, oh, tourism.
Is it Maui?
I think it's Maui. Yep, Maui. If you want to plan a meeting or incentive trip to Hawaii, what website should you visit?
Meethawaii.com. No, I'm not. I think
That's
it's
right.
Meet
That's
Hawaii.
right. Yes. All right. Cool. What kind of information won't you find on agents.go Hawaii? Restaurant reviews? What do you think? Yep, restaurant reviews. All right. Under what section of the portal will you find suggested itineraries? Is that under resources?
Resources, I think.
Nope.
Dang it.
Okay, let me know if somebody gets it right.
Anybody get it right?
It's Our Island.
What is it that our islands?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, hopefully we don't have to go back, but if we do, we can answer it again. All right.
What was the previous one?
Snorkeling, that was Molokini. HRC, Hawaii Regional Cuisine, true. Under which section of the portal can you find a list of the Hawaii wholesalers? Is that resources?
I think it's resources.
Yes, that's true. Which is popular visitor attraction on the Ohio? Is that Polynesian, right?
Yes.
Yes. On which island can clients experience the Merry Monarch Festival? What was that one? Is it Kauai? Oahu? Merry Monarch Festival. Which one was that?
I can't remember.
That was the island of Hawaii.
Thank you. Thank you. On which island will clients find the Hawaii's only navigable river? Which one was that?
I think I missed it.
Somebody had said it.
Was it Kauai?
I don't think it's Maui because I think I got it wrong.
It's Kauai.
Kauai.
Okay. Yeah, that's in like the rainforest, right? Waikiki offers half of the accommodations. True?
Mm-hmm.
True. Almost done, halfway done. Which of the following islands has nearly as many condos as hotel rooms? I don't know. Maui?
I think it was Maui.
Yep, it is. Which has been the most important trend affecting Hawaii's hotel scene? The element
Local
reflecting
culture.
culture. That's one I got wrong before. In what decade did the majority resort development take place? The 80s?
The 80s.
Which is not an accommodation. That's the all-inclusive. Almost done, guys. Taxis? Nope. We can't get taxis. Inter-island flights? Yes. Which is the oldest island? Which one was that?
Island of Hawaii,
Nope.
maybe.
Oh,
Dang
no.
it.
Well, I
Was it
thought it was
Kauai?
Kauai.
I think it was Kauai.
Okay, try it. Let me know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kauai.
Hawaii? Okay. Which cruise line operates? That's Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Which of the following is true about driving and reserve the car? If client wants to enjoy the waterfalls, where are they located? Wasn't that near Hilo? Yes.
I think that was Hilo.
Hilo.
It's a.
Okay. 1969, half the hotel rooms, that was 15,000. Which is not instrumental in encouraging to Hawaii. What was that?
Development of resort areas.
It was a surfing, wasn't it?
The development of resort areas on Maui.
No, it's not surfing.
Oh.
C. I got it right. C.
B?
C is in
C.
cat.
Development. Thank you. Which is not true about King Kalakaua, the surfing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It was the surfing one.
And this was the medical needs, right? Queen Emma. And
Yep.
then signature achievement.
Unifying the Hawaiian Islands.
Unifying the islands. Okay. Did we pass? Ah! Okay, let's.
I lost you somewhere.
Okay, where are you? We'll answer them for you.
Well, it says if the clients wants to enjoy waterfalls and botanical gardens, where are they most likely to find them on the island of Hawaii?
That was near Hilo.
Near Hilo. Okay. In 1969, oh, that was 15. Okay. Which of the following was non-instrumental in encouraging tourism to Hawaii prior 1950?
Okay, which one is that?
Which of the following was not instrumental in encouraging tourism
Do you know which number? What number is it?
It doesn't tell me. I don't know the number. I'm not seeing
Okay.
the number here. Hold on. Oh, 25.
25. It is development resorts.
Development resorts. Hold on one second. Okay. And then it was the next one. Is, which of the following is not true of King Kalaupapa?
Surfing.
Oh, that's right. Surfing. And what are King Kalaupapa and Emma best known?
Medical needs.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Hawaiian unifying the islands.
And then the last one.
Unifying the islands.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marnie. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a great night. We'll see you guys. I don't know if we have to finish something else, but we looks like certification selling the Hawaiian Islands. We'll see if that's it. But you guys have a great night. Happy Cinco de Mayo, and I'll keep in touch with you guys.
Happy
Okay, thanks,
Bye.
Marty. Bye.